No, I don't want the fan turn off. May I use the fan? I put on a little um thin blouse, yeah. What am I at there? Christmas come but only once a year. Alright. Good night. You're supposed to wait for auntie. My phone them fully charged. Wow. I was very, very upset and I went on my live and I spoke about it. I was very upset and you could see that I was upset. Lydia, the perfume lady. She said, good evening, Auntie Dana. I think you misunderstanding me wanting you to smell the cologne. I had no ill intentions towards you. I sincerely apologize that you felt that way. I was not trying to rub you down at my collar. As me come on the phone and see her message, me see. Good night, Auntie Dana here. I'm trying to call you, but it says calling. I am on my live, and as I open up the phone just now, I hear a message I saw at the top. Remember, you came with the bottle, you gave fresh two bottles, a blue one and a black one. And then you proceeded when I came around there, you had up the little white one in your hand and you started to rub it on my hand and I said to proceed to put it on my hand and I said don't touch me, don't rub anything on me. And Fresh came in the middle of it and said, no, don't touch Auntie Dana, put it on me. Let's see if I see this. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes, good night.
Yeah, are you here?
Yes, I am on my live.
Oh my, I'm just going to say I and I'm happy for you for everything and you're doing a good job. Don't care about the haters, alright? Take
Okay.
care. Alright.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah, all right. I'm a message the lady. I never said that you had any ill intention. I said I was very, very upset when you tried to put the perfume on me. Or shall I call? Hello, good night. Hello? Hello? Hello, good night. Let me see if me. Hello?
Yes, hi.
Yes, good.
I'm on the phone.
Yes, I am on my
Can
live
you hear me
because
now?
yes, I am on my live because when I came on the live, as I opened the phone, it was your message, and I was so upset, as you could see today.
Yes.
I never went
Yes,
on the
yes, I
live.
heard.
I never went on the live and said you came to do me anything. I said I saw Fresh
Okay.
come with two small vials, a black vial
A
and
blue
a
one. It's blue. It's not black. It's
what?
blue.
One is a brown and one is a blue.
Cobalt blue. Yeah.
Two vial, right? And he said to me, the
Yes.
perfume lady wants to see me. And
Yes.
you bring the charger
Uh-huh.
out there. And last week you say, you're going to come back with the perfume. And I said, give it to Fresh. You remember?
Yes, and I did give it to him.
Yes. I thought it was
Yes.
perfume in a box like regular perfume. When they were saying,
No, no, no.
hold on. So when I came out, remember I tell you that I'm on the live. When I came
You know,
out
I
to,
didn't hear that. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that you said you were on the live.
yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
said it. I said when I came on. So
Okay.
when I came out at the gate to you, I saw you standing
Mhm.
opposite to me with a little white
Yes.
bottle like alcohol bottle, but it's a small little it's a small little vial plastic bottle, right?
Right.
White.
It's called Perfect Jacobs. Yeah.
No, yes, I couldn't see any writing like you had something
Okay.
tape on it.
Okay.
Like you tape up
Okay.
something on it, like somebody tape something and you proceed to rub it on my hand. And I said to you, don't do that, don't do that. I got very upset. I said, don't put any oil on me.
Yes, and
And
then he said to do it on him.
fresh
Yes.
run, cause fresh saw that I got really upset because no, when I hear you say you bring in perfume, I wasn't expecting you to come here with little bottles. So when I get upset,
No, 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 Miss Donna. Miss Donna, I just wanted you to smell the one that says
no, but
Perfect
you, even
Marc
if you want me to
Jacobs.
smell something, you can proceed to rub it on me. If I never get upset and fresh, come in the middle and said rub it on him because when him see me, I get really upset
Right.
because you proceeded
Okay.
to rub it on me, and I said I don't want
Okay.
nobody don't rub no oil or
Yes, you
nothing
said
on
you
me.
don't like oil. So I said, okay. Remember, I did say okay
No, it's that
afterwards.
when fresh came in the middle, you rub it on fresh because the way me get upset. I was so upset that my temper flared up because I said, why this lady bring perfume for me in a small bottles with no labels on it and she proceeded to rub it.
No, no, no. It has a label on it. It says Perfect Marc
I
Jacobs.
never see it and it's but
Okay.
even fresh one don't have on any label, just two little vials. Cause I even took the
Right. It's a
picture.
cobalt blue. It's a cobalt blue, and one of the brown one is
None
a
of them
tester.
don't have on any labels. So when I go
Right.
outside at the gate and I saw your mother coming and she come and she hugged me up and said she want to come
Yes.
into the bathroom, I get upset and
Right.
say, "You know, so me no live nowhere and I don't have any bathroom."
No, my mom don't. My mom don't know that. My mom don't know
And you
that.
said to her, I said,
That's
"Come,
why I
mom,
said
come,
that's
come, come."
yes,
Yes, but
yes. That's why I said we're almost home. So just come, just
yes,
hold it.
I was very upset because I was saying, why would this lady want to rub the oil on me? And you know, all my sit, I don't know if it's good oil. I don't know if it's, and normally when somebody said them,
Auntie Donna, Auntie Donna, trust me, it's nothing of any malicious anything. It was just Marc Jacobs. It's called Perfect Marc Jacobs. I just wanted you
no,
to
but me
smell it.
never see Marc Jacobs come in a plastic buckle yet. Me know Marc Jacobs, right? That buckle,
It's the cologne oil, Auntie Donna.
yes,
It's
but
the
not
cologne
in that
oil.
buckle. That buckle is,
Okay, well, my apologies.
if
My
you throw it in
apologies.
that
I didn't
buckle,
know.
if you throw it in those little
No,
because,
it came from the store like that.
no,
That's my personal. Remember,
that
I
is a
said this is
buckle,
my
you know.
personal one.
No, yeah, you said it was your it you use,
Yes, that's my
and
part.
I
Yeah,
said to you,
because you
but
can only travel with that size.
no,
You
but
can only
remember, you
travel
know
with
the
that
Benjamin alcohol
size.
buckle stay, right? When me
The
have
what?
perfume oil, me have perfume oil, and then come in a some little if me have alright, me have Elizabeth Arden perfume oil,
Arden, yeah.
and them come label up. These bottles never have on any labels. The one that you
Right.
proceeded
Be-
to rub on me was in a white looking alcohol bottle.
yes, and it says perfect because we're
I see
traveling.
tape.
When you
You know when
travel,
somebody who write with the pen on the bottle
the person that sold us it,
with pen
we
and
bought it.
plastic
That's what.
tape up some ma'am.
And Donna, when we travel, you can't travel with a big bottle, so we
I
have
will
to
never
travel.
allow you to touch me
That's
with that buckle because everybody know
no, no, no.
if you're watching me from long time, everybody
Hmm.
know that Auntie Dana have a lot of perfume. I stay new. I even talk the other day in the week. So can you say you're a regular watcher? I don't even know your name.
Yeah,
You say you're a regular watcher, and I said me have boxes. Me not
3 months
bragging.
ago.
I'm
Started
not
3 months
boasting. I
ago.
said I have boxes of perfume because my children send perfume, Carol send perfume, Shelly Everclean send perfume, Miss Lotte, everybody give me perfume. I pack them up because I don't have any place to put them. So when I was
Oh,
so,
okay. So my apologies then, because that bottle that you saw, that's the travel one that you could travel in your pocketbook.
but are you
If you saw
trading
that I
at that
pulled it,
buckle? That is what alarmed me because the buckle you can see say somebody write with pen
no, we
and
bought.
tape
Yeah,
it up on it.
We bought it. we bought it from the store in that bottle because we're traveling.
All right.
That travels in my pocketbook, so they won't trouble you at the airport with that size.
Well, I
That's
am
the
only
travel
saying,
size.
and I was very upset. I was, because guess what? Nobody come here and proceed to rub nothing on me. And you always hear
All
me say
right.
on the live that I don't want nobody come here and touch me. I don't want certain things. You
Yes, yes.
understand? And
Okay, so my
for you to
apologies,
try to
okay,
put oil
because
on me, I found it very
did
strict.
you see, you saw the text I sent you, right?
I just read when I came on. You just sent it.
No, 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 that was sent when I got home and I got a few calls.
No, but as I
And I
open the
said,
phone, I
huh?
hit me say come up. May I read
Okay,
message and me see
well,
it and me proceeded to call you. So I am just saying I felt violated for you to try to rub so, because it's not like you
yeah,
give me the
well,
buckle, You throw it in
uh-huh.
your hand and you proceed to rub me down. And I say, lady, don't do that.
No, 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 okay, so, okay.
Don't do
All right,
that. I was
so
very
I
hesitant.
apologize. I
Yes.
apologize for that. I just wanted you to smell what the perfect Jacob
Yeah, but you
was.
cannot
My
spray. You
apologies.
know, miss, I am a perfume goddess and I'm not bragging. I don't have every
Mm-hmm.
perfume in the world, but I collect perfume. So if you bring in as perfume for me to smell as a perfume oil, I'm going to expect it to be in the parcel box that they put samples in. Because sometimes my daughter will get samples, a new perfume, and they come in this little long box with the name on it. But the one that you had was in a little plastic bottle. You know when you get them little vial bottle, like when the girl come in with the castor oil.
No, it's a
Or something
travel.
similar
It's
to
the
that.
travel size, Auntie Donna. It's the travel
Miss,
size. But my apologies for me wanting, when I said
yeah,
if
but
you want to
next time,
smell,
even not
sorry,
with me.
sorry,
And I never went on
sorry.
my live and said anything. I said, I don't want anybody come here and proceed to rub me down with no farmer
Okay,
oil.
all
Because
right.
it's your word against
Oh,
mine. You can say a perfume oil and I can something else. You see how people are doing with me in a phone. You see
yes,
how
I
people
see,
not
but
like
I'm
me.
not one of them
And
though.
say
I'm
when
not
you're
one.
gone, me use perfume, right?
Uh,
Me is a perfume goddess, right? And when you
mhm.
gone, the whole place stink of perfume. Even my neighbor next door come and say, if perfume that show over here. And me say, one lady come here did that try rub me down with perfume. And I'm going at the house and gone at them, everybody smell it. So me I say, what kind of perfume this still even fresh come wash off him, man, because it was so strong.
The one that he got was Chromazaro.
Miss, when me take it up is a brown back. I go and look back on the live. If you look in the live,
It's yes,
because
it's
fresh
yes,
put them down because
it's yes.
him not even know a wine at the back. Him just put them down at the doorway and me. So when him, me say, where them the car. I thought when they say you go give fresh the perfume, me say give it to,
Mhm.
when you tell me about the perfume, I proceed and say give it to fresh. And
Right,
then
right.
I say give it
And
to
that's why I
fresh.
came back today.
But me never know say I never know say something in a little vial because honestly,
Cologne
if I
oil,
did know
they're
say them
cologne
little so
oil.
even if it's cologne oil, me know cologne oil. Them come label, them never come with nothing writing on it.
That one that I had today, it had the label on it. It says
Miss
Perfect
a pen a
Jacobs.
paper, me say right, me say clear tape. You know the clear tape? Me say clear
Yes,
tape up the whole of them
that's how they
buckle.
taped it on. That's how they taped it on.
Well, I apologize, but I'm not apologizing to the way I reacted. I never say you put anything in it. I said I don't want anybody come in and proceed to rub any oil of any sorts on me.
Okay, okay, no problem.
All right, all right.
I apologize again, okay?
Huh?
I said I apologize
Yes,
again.
because I felt very violated. Remember, I don't know you the last time, the first time I saw
Like,
you, fresh saw lady outside, and you gave me a
yeah,
little charger. You said, Auntie Dana, this is a
yes, I
charger
did.
that can charge three part. The
Yes.
iPhone, the Samsung, and the next one. And I said, thank you. You say, I bring perfume for you. I said, I don't want any perfume. Give it to Fresh. I'm a call Fresh. I said, this lady said she bring perfume for me. I'm going to make she give it to you. And when you come this evening, I'm say Fresh with two little buckle, one little brown one and a little blue one with no name. And then you wanted to rub it on me. Remember, when you open the back, as me come to you, you open the buckle, throw it out in your hand, and you go for rub me down. And me say, what you doing? Don't do that. And you know, me always have my phone. Even my daughter say, why you never have your live? I was videoing the
Right.
nurse lady and my live got to 5%. And that are the reason why I
Mm-hmm.
come out without my live.
Okay, done. I
I
apologize.
you say I tell my daughter you say you're the sleep doctor. You put people to
No,
sleep.
not a sleep doctor, sleep
What you said?
therapist. I'm a sleep therapist. I have a sleep doctor that's in New Kingston. Remember I said that to you today?
Yeah, that time I say one man there here for put
Dr.
people for
Scott,
sleep.
yes. Dr. Scott.
Yes, and you is a sleep doctor. You anybody
No, the
have one
therapist. The
therapist, yeah, where you
therapist.
can.
Remember I said there's a doctor, Dr. Scott in New Kingston. I said he's willing to speak about sleep apnea.
And I was even talking about it on my life, say the sleep
Right.
lady come and say she want help people with sleep problem. So
Right.
that is how I show the charger last week and speak about
Mm-hmm.
you. Alright?
Okay. Well, I didn't mean any harm, okay?
I don't know. I never said that, you know. I'm just saying for me. I wouldn't go to meet somebody for the second time and go on to them
Mm-hmm.
house and go and rub them a throat oil. And it was so strong. Me no know no perfume in where that smell like. Cause me have Marc Jacobs and it no smell so. Cause me evil go out there and I say them look upon them smelling perfume. Oh that the perfume they strong so. And them I say no man Dana man she make that perfume there for you. So me
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, 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 nothing like that. Nothing like
Alright.
that. Nothing like that at all. Everything that was done was
So what is your
innocently,
name, ma'am?
even though you felt violated. Okay?
What is your
I
name?
apologize. My name is Sophia.
Okay, Miss Sophia.
I apologize. Okay, I didn't want you to feel violated. That was not my intent.
Yes, but yes, I mean I said when your mother said she want to come into my house. I mean I said then you know say me not have no bathroom. And you said oh, I remember say lady you know she say my bathroom I work on one go in there and you and me say you know on the live I said I don't allow and you see when my house done me no want no
Remember,
friend or nobody
I
come and ask me for come in here. Cause me have to be very careful.
said that, and I said, you know what? We're close by home. So
Alright.
if you can't say that, just hold it.
Alright, bless you.
All right.
Yeah. On Planka shop as me come on, me did see the lady message, come here read the message then. So me did feel a way to them, you know, telling you like the whole evening. Um she want to put you to sleep because you come on live too much. How I write them foolish there. No, to them me did real. Yeah, she apologized and me accept it and I never say nothing at the aisle. Me say me did feel a way if you see somebody come with you don't know how Benjamin Buckle steer. The Benjamin alcohol, them have the green and the white. Is an exact buckle like the plastic white buckle where Benjamin alcohol coming out, but it's small. At no point in time it have pen right up with some name on it. Like pen and it tape up, tape up. So me could have never make nobody come rub me down with nothing at all, no care who. And let me say it again. Please don't bring any make a public announcement. I don't want any perfume. If it's not my children them, Romish, Coco, Shelly Everclean, Carol, Chris, me I left out any name. People who I'm very close to. Cause I don't want to leave out no name. Tats. Anybody when me close to uno don't bring any perfume here, yeah? Please me I beg you. I have enough perfume. I cannot even manage. When I'm a birthday, Carol know what kind of perfume I want. Miss Lotian. If I know them people that want me know, I'm okay. Me no want nobody else bring no perfume here come get auntie. Auntie don't even have dresser for put perfume. Auntie have perfume pack up in boxes. Either certain people I will take things from. I am not saying this lady put anything in there or anything was wrong with it. But I was very, very upset when she tried to rub me down and when if Fresh never pushed him on in the middle and said put it on me, the whole of me the lotion down and I don't know how. Hello? Good night. So me no want nobody come here with no farmer oil or nothing for control upon me. And it all stay off oil. I don't know it's what, ma'am. I don't know it's what. Hello, good night. Hello?
Auntie Donna,
Yes.
evening. Me buy cologne at the large, you see?
Yes.
And sometimes when you get the sample them, They have some little sample thing you pay like $15 for the little something. And then we put the sample in it. And for you to remember what it is, sometimes them write the name and tape it on the bottle. I'm not saying that that's what the lady have, but sometimes they do that at
Yeah.
some store.
Okay. I am not judging the lady. Me only say me never say sample come in a plastic bag where you screw off. If you get a
Yes.
perfume sample, it come in a some little clear bottle and or the little skinny one them with the label. So if it's a Marc Jacob or Elizabeth Arden or any one of them there, it come and says sample. And you see, me never see it coming out with the little plastic bottle and people write up and not even write up properly. And vial.
Okay, but
Me
me
not
tell
say
you
nothing
sometime
deep.
when you go to the store, me don't know about she. Me talk about what me know about. And you buy the little sample container. If you're getting more than one, so you're not gonna remember what is what. They have the little stuff where they can write it and tape it on there for you. Not saying that's what you do, but it does happen at some store.
Alright.
All right,
Yeah, but even
yeah,
so, if
man.
you bring perfume for give me, you cannot throw in your hand as remember you know.
Yeah,
When me go around the
yeah. She
lady have
can't
the
put it on
perfume
you
pull
without your
already.
permission. She wrong for
When me
that,
go there she
auntie.
have the perfume pull already and throw it out and I go so. For rub me down and me say lady what you doing? Me get upset. You understand? Anyway. So oh Lord Jesus I hang up on her accidentally. Sorry about that. The lady will just call me hang up on you accidentally. We're going now we come make we lobby. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Auntie Donna.
Yeah, Josh, come back for your hat. My head hat, Josh did have on Christmas hat. Yeah. Good night.
Good night. How are you?
I am fine.
Okay, this is a lady who's selling the used clothes in Florida.
Oh, the lady was
Um,
selling used clothes. No, tell Josh if you bring the brush to
yes,
me. Yes.
I advertise on your program.
Speak up a little loud.
Huh?
Speak up a little loud, yeah.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Josh, bring the brush to me. Yes, I'm hearing you. The lady was selling the used clothes.
Yes, I'm the lady who's selling the used clothes up by Florida here.
Yes.
Yes, I advertise on your program
Yes,
or on your
ma'am.
page.
Lou, pass the brush to me now.
Yes.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Um,
Go ahead to speak up.
you hearing me now?
Yes.
Yes. I am see. I don't know what to say. I'm just. I want to see if I could get some food for this lady in Barbados. She was asking me for some food today.
Oh,
When
the
she called
Rastafari, my phone.
to buy apparel from me.
Hold on there, ma'am. Hold on. My phone does a drop so tonight. How what kind of drops in my phone up here? Yeah. What you say? What you say about Barbados?
A lady called me to purchase a barrel of used clothes from me today.
Yes.
And she was saying to me, she was begging me some food for she and her little 9-year-old son in
Yeah.
Barbados because she's on her face.
Yes.
And so I called you tonight to see if anybody could, reach out to her and help her with a little food.
All right. You see, Auntie Dana don't join or merge with anybody, right? No
I know
disrespect.
that. I know.
Yes. So
I
if
know.
you want to help her, because I don't know if who in Barbados, if you want to help her, your hotline number is in the phone where you advertise the used clothes so people can reach out in there and talk to you. You hear?
Yes, they could reach out to my number on your page, and I will give them the lady number in Barbados.
Ma'am, when you and them talk, if them call you, you discuss that, yeah? I live at Jamaica, I
Yes.
don't live at Barbados. I don't have any link there also. So if you want to help her personally, you can do that.
Or if anybody, want to help her, they could take my number off your page with my advertisement, and then I will give them her number to contact
All right, that is solely up to you.
Okay, my
All
dear.
right,
Thank
yes.
you and have a good night.
Yes,
Thanks.
ma'am. Yeah.
Bye.
But you said the lady called for buy clothes.
Yeah, she called to buy
So she don't have no money for buy food.
barrel of used clothes, but no, she said she gonna ask her husband, but she can't even go up to it here now because she say her rent is coming up and the husband have to pay. So I have to wait till next month before
But me
she
not
can
understand
buy
how she
a
buy
barrel
clothes
of
and no
used
want
from
buy
me.
food. All right.
Okay, my dear.
Yes.
Have a good night, Auntie
Yes.
Donna. Bye bye.
Yes. So lady, why you would have want buy a barrel of used clothes and instead of buy a barrel of food? I just understand, yeah. Cause if she not have no food, Lou bring one water for me, please. That you in the fridge. If she not have no food, why she would have want buy a barrel of used clothes? Alright, so wait if you what if oh me never want to go in at this. Right here now. Out of order. So next time when you come, no bring nothing for me. No bring nothing for me, yeah? No want a thing.
So
Hello?
I call you tonight to see if
Hello, good night. Turn down the
Hello.
lights, please. Me I going to
Good
my
night.
lavish now.
Hel-
I have to put up
Hello.
every
Good
curtain
night.
in here. I don't look at the place hot like fire. Yes, ma'am.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes. Put back
This
back.
is Charlotte from the Rocks. I did live near you, me a million. We know your cousin, we know everybody.
Pallet from
But then
above
you see,
rocks.
Charlotte there.
Pallet me left up this one
From
from me a
above rocks.
14-year-old.
Huh?
Me left up
Me know
above
you.
rocks from me a 14.
Yeah, me know you when me young. Yeah, we used to go all age together. When we was around 11.
Oh.
But then on your page, man, me name Charlotte Bell.
Okay. Bless up yourself, Miss Pallet.
Yes. Yes, Auntie Donna. Okay, bye.
Alright. My mother might be
Yes,
know
the
you.
auntie. Okay, alright.
Yes. Hold on plank a shop. I don't know what happened to my phone from where there. It must this a drop. So every minute my phone this a drop. So me I try set it. Alright. Lord Jesus. Me have so much hot topic. Me never hold on the plank a shop. Me going on my hot topics. Ski me I know. Me screenshot to them, I never know where some of them are screenshot here so. I don't even know where some of them are message here so. When I was no people don't remember saying no, me left there when me a 14. If you never did me close friend, me wouldn't remember you and me and you in the same class. Me now go remember look how much people know me and me don't know them. You remember everybody where you did 14 and you then go to school? No sir. The phone catch the sleep spell today. The phone this a drop. Alright. And this more I read for that lady because me circle it all long now and not read it. Okay. Good evening, Miss Donna. Good evening, Miss Donna. I was on your live and had a good laugh. I have a serious problem and I would like your Plankatarians to help me. I am 46 years old. You are 2 years older than me. I have been watching you now from IG days to Instagram. I live in America. I have a grown daughter and a son who is a teenager that lives with me. My daughter doesn't live with me, but my son does. I am in a good job, but I am having a big problem. Most of my peers, co-workers and friends, they own a home. Who don't own a home in America, own a home in Jamaica. I don't have any plans on coming back to Jamaica to purchase a house. Because of the crime rate, I am scared. But that's not the problem. Antenna, I have been in America for 24 years, to be exact. 2022 October coming. Yes. 2022 October coming will be the anniversary of my time here. I come and I work until another. The problem I am having is that I cannot save any money. I work a good salary. I pay my bills. I take care of my kids. But every time I save money in the bank, Auntie Donna, I always go back and draw it out to spend on myself or to just simply shop with my money. Now, most of my friends that does the same work with me over the years have now purchased their home. I am ashamed to tell them that I don't have any money in the bank. I am so embarrassed. I will go on holidays, I will go on trips. I will go on holidays and on trips to various countries. I will spend lavishly to get the best bags, to get the best handbags. You there? To get the best handbags and stay at the best hotel. But my bank account is empty. My daughter don't know that my bank account is empty. They think I have a lot in the bank. Auntie Dana, I am so ashamed to be living in America so long and still be paying rent when I could have easily paid down on a house. I am asking if anybody else on your life is having this same problem like I do. How is it that they can save to purchase a house, but I can't do it? I have my car. I bought my son a car for his birthday. My daughter owns her own car. But Auntie Donna, if anything is to happen to me, I don't own a house in America, and I think time is running out on me. I watch your life and see you speak to us daily about saving, the importance of saving and having our own stuff. When I look and see how you are building your house, I am not jealous or envious, but I said if Auntie Donna can live in Jamaica, bake her cake, save her money, and striving towards a house, how can I not do it? Auntie Donna, please, for your advice, and please ask your Plancatarians to be very cautious with the comment. Wow, this is a very tricky one. Um, I wouldn't say she's a shopaholic. She's a spendaholic. Because if you say here, she says she go up on holiday and she go up on trips. If you in America and no disrespect and you work in a good salary and you say your peers, that means say people where you're there around, people who you might work with and them have house. Now it's not everybody did born for own a house. Honest to God. Me always hear my grandmother say that. It's not everybody did born for own a house, but if you in a position and you working, you have to strategically set your priorities straight. If you work $1,000 for the month, out of that thousand, but then again, she said she save it and then she go back for it. She said she save the money and then she spend it. So that means holiday, fancy things, bags. You never stay at boyfriend, take out your money. That means you're a spendaholic. I'll make somebody answer this because this is a very tricky one. And Auntie Donna always emphasize. Now, me personally, I am not somebody for just go out there, go spend. So, me now just get up and choose holiday there that I feel like me for go holiday. Then go jump and spend up how much money go spend holiday. When me treat myself one time a year. Spend money on things you don't need. Then you will be able and you won't be see it. Self-discipline. Lady, give the money, make me invest it for you. I always talk about the importance of saving, the importance of budgeting. No, if you make money, you can't just get up and say, boy, I make $5 million this year, or I make $20 million this year, and me have enough money. Because if you have money in the bank, or if you have money saved up, and you keep going back for it, and you're not putting in any, then it's gonna vanish away. You understand? I don't know why you would say the Americas alone in the Americas so long still. Might be you can get free house to live in. I mean, I don't know. Because you have things near what they call it. Like England, you get council flat. The government look after you and give you a council flat. But if the caliber work that you are stating is that you're working I won't bash, but she needs to learn. Somebody say a lot of people is like that. You have a lot of people leave Jamaica, even in Jamaica here, them work all of their life, and when you ask them what them did I do 30, 20 years down the line. Cause if 30, 20 years down the line, why you don't have a house? Why you don't pay down on a house? My children are very, very young. When I say young, them in them 20s, none of them not catch 30 yet. And me teach them the importance of owning a own house in America. So if you there so long and you in a position where you are work, you must can pay down for a house. All of them money we take by lavish handbag, lavish holiday, lavish trip, could have put towards the house. Let me take some call because I never go America yet. But from me know myself, me know how to save. Me always a save. I mean know the importance. With God, I not such easy take it away. No, she never state anything like that in the comment. I parted my money away. What heap of people is like that? Save and buy a house at the age of 20 years. What heap of people is like that? I think you need a financial advisor. I think, and it's not too late because if you are 46, might be have one a good 15, 20 years worth of time where you can work. And it's an addiction. She has to try a different strategy to save. She just spend. She cannot be a section 8. Oh, she's working. The key is to prioritize or what you call the word. Hello, good night. Yes, good night.
Hello. Good night, Auntie Donna. I'm calling in about the lady with the spending problem.
Yes.
So, like you said earlier, you think she should get a financial advisor, and I agree with that because they'll lead her in the right direction. And if she doesn't have a retirement, she should probably start investing aggressively. And because saving money in a regular bank account is not gonna do you anything. Like your money is losing value when it's in a regular bank account. So she should.
You have to put it in a fixed deposit. You have to fix her money.
Yeah, she should seek the financial advisor, and if she has debt, pay off on the debt. Make sure she have life insurance because that's very, very important. So if God forbid something happens to her, her kids won't have to worry about scrambling around for money. Her life insurance will pay for that, and she should also get a will so it doesn't her money and assets won't end up in probate. And she's also investing in the wrong things and quote unquote investing because she's really not investing in anything. Cars loses their value by the minute. And then it's also taken away from your income because you have to pay insurance on it and maybe a car payment. So that's not investing at all. Like cars are a liability.
Yes.
They're taking away from her income. My husband and I was the one who called you.
Let me turn the fan that me can hear you clearly. Hold on. The fan I make nice.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah, so I was the one who called you a few weeks ago when you were talking about men leaving women when they come to America, and I told you I wanted to end it on a good note.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was the one who called about that. My husband and I bought our first house. I was 23. No, I was 26, and he was 29 at the time. And we bought our first house. And right now we're renting it out because he's in the military
and we're in a different state, so we're renting it out.
Yes.
And we're looking to buy another rental property. So I would advise everybody who is in America or a big firm, whatever you want to call it, start saving to buy a house because it's an investment.
True.
It's an investment.
True.
Because even if you don't live in it forever, don't buy it and then resell it. Do not buy it and resell it. Buy it and hold it. Buy it and hold it. Even if it's a little starter home, buy it, hold it, and you'll get oh gosh, I forgot the word. I forgot the word I'm looking for, but it can build assets, and then you can pull money from that and purchase your forever home or do renovations or something like that and rent it out. Like, always buy and hold. Don't buy and sell. Do not buy and sell. Everyone in America should start saving. And if she's looking into buying a home, they have something called the FHA loan. I believe it's the First Time Home Buyers Association. And that's for people with lower than average credit score. And the down payment amount is usually lower.
Yeah.
So I believe the down payment amount is like 5% or 3 point something percent. But that's just my take. I know that was a mouthful, but that's my take on that.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, she type. Auntie Dana, I feel so bad when I go around my sister and my brother who lives here. They live in different states. One of my brother lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And when I go and look at the house and the big yard space he I have to be telling them that I am not ready to purchase a house yet. And my brother is always encouraging me to come and live in Atlanta with him and purchase a lot up there. But the problem is, Auntie Dana, he doesn't know that I don't have any money. Someone on your life asks if I spent my money on men. No. But I do treat men. But I don't spend my money. I think I am more a shopaholic, as the first caller said. I buy things even when I don't necessarily need it. I tell you something. My grandmother always say, save for a rainy day. My grandmother always say, you see today, you not see tomorrow. My grandmother always say, put your egg in, don't put your egg in a one basket. My grandmother always say, put your hat where you can reach it. And those are parables. Those are old time days parables, and them have meaning. When a lot of us leave Jamaica, I not talk me because I dey right the same way. When a lot of you people leave Jamaica and go to America, you go there to look a better life. You go there to better yourself. And I am not bashing anybody. Some of you go through the hard life for work without papers. Some of you work. And it don't make sense you're in America for 20 years and you're not seeing anything out of the fruit of your labor. So like how you say you work for that years, your sister them have house and so. You must look into yourself now. You should not look into it now. And sister, if you go buy a Gucci bag or you go buy a Fendi bag, or so you have, then they can't pan out, you know. Because if you sell back one of them second hand bag, that might be the most you get a $500. Because them there is not investment. Them there is not investment. Investment. Them are luxury item. And a lot of the time, not just you, a lot of people tend to spend towards those kind of things instead of putting their money. I not say you can't work and treat yourself and say, all right, this year I make $70,000 US, and I go treat myself, and I go get a Gucci this, and I go get a Gucci that, and I go treat myself. Nothing wrong with that. But if it reach to the extent to every money you work and you save it up in the bank and you go down the road and you see a little Chanel bag for 7,000 US and 5,000 and you go buy it, that is spending foolishly and unnecessarily. You understand? So you living in America for so long, 24 years I think, to be precise, and your peers, your co-worker them, or your family them, or your friends them, you see all of them come up and come buy a house. And you look at all of the furniture them where you buy, and look at all of the Gucci bag them where you buy, and all of the Chanel, what them they pack up in your house. I am not bashing you, but you need to wise up. You need to go ask for help. You need to go get help, and that might be here is the place you go and get the help tonight. A lot of people spend unnecessarily. Hello, good afternoon. Good night.
Hey, good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
I was listening to the young lady about her story of not owning property at her age and living in America for such a long time. She's not the only person that's doing going through that situation. I'm not going through that. I've owned my property now for 18 years, and this is what I did. And I should have paid it off already, but I have five more years to pay it off. So what I do is when I get paid, I pay myself. And then I learned in high school how to manage my money because I saw my mother take a penny and make $1 million out of it. So what I do when I get paid, I divide my paycheck split 3 ways. And the 3 ways it's split, there's 2 accounts that I never would touch it unless it's a dire emergency.
Amen.
So she have to find ways to put money away and that debit card or credit card to cut it up. I'm now learning, and I just discovered this, anybody else can hear me, listen to me well. I have now an American Express card, which I've had since 2008. And what I've learned is I could use that same credit card to pay my bills, and it pays me back. Whether it pay me back through frequent flyer mileage, where I only travel for $11.20 domestically, or $166 internationally, it pays me back. So you got to find the one credit card that's going to pay you. And not only that, I live in a 4-bedroom here in Atlanta. I recently rent out my room to, my roommates are guys. They're very cool. They're never home. So I charge them maybe $550 or $600, and they're never home. So my bills don't get high. So they're helping me pay my mortgage off in a faster way. What this young lady needs to do is sit down with somebody that could counsel her. But I think she's also probably going through depression as to why she's overspent. And she's trying to, in her mind, be living amongst people like the Joneses, and she's not a Jones. So keeping it real, she just needs to reallocate how she does her money, and she can get back on the grind. And if it means moving out of the state that she lives in to Atlanta, where you could find cheaper home for your money and more properties, she could do that.
True.
And I am teaching my roommates how I do my money. I tell them when I get paid, I don't pay all my bills with one paycheck. Most people take their first paycheck of the month or the last paycheck to pay their rent. Every time I get paid, I pay half of something. And if no bill is due, I still pay something towards it.
Yes. No, I said that is true. Definitely. I tell my children them that when you get paid, if you get $500 for your pay for the month, you multiply, you say, all right, my rent I go come to this, put on $100 towards this that time, and you separate up your money and you put. Somebody on the line say you need credit to do everything in America. Don't you think I know that? I know everything in America, Ron.
Listen,
you have 3 children
I
live
call
there.
Georgia Power, Georgia Natural Gas, Comcast. Everybody has money sitting there for me. So I just tell them, return my money, and now I'm going to use one credit card to pay my bill, and I pay that once a month because I'm losing out by not doing that. And I'm learning a little bit at a later in life, but still, I'm not losing out overall.
True.
Okay, so that's my 2 cents.
Yes. And I don't want you to feel any way when anybody talk, or feel any kind of way, because guess what happened? It's not you alone in America. You have a lot of people in America live lavishly, especially in the dancehall circle. Them go at every party and them spend and them buy name brand and them buy this. And when you see them in a phone, a beer brand a shine. All of them money there. That's why sometimes me think and me I wonder if some of these people have any brain or them have anybody to advise them. Because sometimes you see some people, when you look on them, you can't count too much thousands. I mean, I talk about fake. You can't look how much thousands of money them have hang off all both on them body. All of them money they want to spend penny wise and pound foolishly. You could have invest that in all, pay down on a little house, pay it in at the bank and use on credit. On credit. And then when time come now and catch up on uno. Time come now in a certain age and catch up on uno. And uno there America still a pay rent. Cause no for uno left here and make it something like it never make sense uno left Jamaica. Because uno go there and uno get the opportunity but uno don't utilize it. America, you know, say you can have one pair of boots and you wear it, go work and come and foreign America now watch you go Jamaican one say, Lord, every day she come and work in another pair of shoes there. She can't change it. When you save up your money for invest it in or something. You understand? So, me understand what you say and I think you waste a lot of your time, a lot of your money we're going down the drain because as you state you buy brands and you're gonna you don't need to take holiday more than one time a year or 2 times a year. If you figure 2 times. Cut down on some of the lavish spending. All of them money young look on them gone now, you know. Them now go come back. Cause them the money they run gone left you. You understand? Take it from me. You think me now go own my house in America? You don't look for me good. Look for me good. And think that this woman here was still on 99. Now go have a house up in America. Me no live there yet. So I just say to you, say, I don't say you don't want to go on your jet, and you don't want to go on your holiday, and you don't want to cock up in a pool and cock up your foot and Van Darkers, and you don't want to flash a Fendi bag, because that's are the things that I see Fendi, Gucci, and those type of name. But where are those putting you? Where them are put you? Nah, put you nowhere. And you see, you know say something is wrong now. Buying your son a cars, that is fine. Because you know most parents them in America and then take out a car for them little child when they reach 16 years old. Because America, that everybody, that is fine. But when you spend up every money you have in the bank, you take it out. Then when it makes sense, you save it then. You understand? And it don't look like she have bad credit because she could not buy up so much things. Because in America, people not walk in a store with cash and buy nothing. Everything you use your credit cards to do. You understand? So, me don't know. Set on the priorities straight. Hold on. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hello, good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
First time calling. I'm a silent plunker.
Yeah.
Okay. When I just came to America, what I did, I told myself that at the age of 25, I'm gonna buy my own house.
Yes.
But I didn't get it until I was 27.
Yeah.
That lady, she can get a house once her credit is like 6 something. Because when I bought my house, my credit score was in 600 and something. And I did not put no money down. So she can shop around and find out who will, where she can get the house without putting any money down. I did not put down a cent. The only thing I have at closing, just my closing cost, that was it.
Like.
So she still has time where she can get a house.
Okay.
But she just have to make up her mind, and stop by the flashy things and stuff like that.
Me hear said in Atlanta the house them cheap. Not really cheap. The rate. Certain parts of Atlanta the rate them good and you don't have to have down payment for pay upon a house. And then some of them you have to have the down payment.
Yes, depends on how much you want the house. Because my house was a fixer-upper. She can start right there. Because if you ever see my house, how it's beautiful, everybody come here and say it's very nice. And I bought it. I do everything to it. I change out the window, the roof, the door, so she can start from there.
True.
And I didn't put no money down. And my credit was only 600 and something.
and what
And guess what? My paycheck was $11 an hour, and I make use of it.
and then again
It's not how much money you get, it's what you do with
save
it.
outside. And if you stay in a New York, upstate New York, or even New York, rent a house very expensive in the New York area and New Jersey
Yes,
and some of the areas. So you have to go outer states. Like some I remember some of the
yes,
states when we did that look pan where house a bit cheaper. Most time everybody say them
yes,
want go Bronx, them want go Brooklyn,
yes.
them want go Queens, and
I
them
used to, I, I used to live in Maryland, and Maryland is very expensive. So I moved to Pennsylvania.
yes.
So that's where I reside right now.
Okay, and you don't pay
But
anything
it
down.
will work. I didn't pay not a red cent down. So she can look into that as well. As I said, I bought me a fixer-upper. Sometimes it's not what you want, you get at the same time. And now I'm working on my second house.
Very good,
So
very
she
good.
can, yes. And I'm just 42.
Yes, and she are 46.
Right, so she will get the house. She just
But
have to put
first,
away. Let me tell you something. I live in Russ. You can get name brand in Russ and Burlington.
why would I name banner cheap? The whole of them look good because sometimes
Yes,
you have one cheap and you look better than them that were in a name brand. But first you
yes,
have to get help with the shop addiction. Because me and you and
yes,
others on the live tonight cannot tell her, say, look here, and she get her paycheck this month and by next month she do have dollar because it's me I said shop addiction is something like oh you fit when people smoke or take coke. Or something hard
yes.
for them come out of them.
And what she can do too, when I used to work at my old job, a lady, she teach me how to use coupons. And I'm telling you, I am a coupon tete. You have to learn to use those stuff. Nothing is wrong with it.
Yes.
You know, I wish her all the best, and I hope she learned something
But a
tonight,
lot
because
of
I'm
people in the
learning.
comments saying they are just like her. So I wonder if she read in the comments. I wonder if you're looking at the comments and she say it's not you alone and this and me would have liked to use my program to help you and help others where I go through the same thing want to learn something tonight. Because let me tell you,
Yes,
I not easy sitting when you're there on earth and you reach certain age in your life and you say, boy, look how long me there so. Look how long me there America. I mean, not
yes,
even have a little matches box to myself. You understand?
yes,
And that is why a lot of people end up go on welfare. Enough of them squander out them time. Enough of them not save nothing. Enough of them spend out for them. And when they end up in a life, then they pan government help. You understand?
yes.
Which is nothing wrong with that. But you know, want to reach to that stage.
Exactly. And especially, you have to save for retirement.
True, true.
Retirement is very, very important. That's why you have some of them when they reach like 80, 70 something, they're still working. I don't want to, I'm planning to retire in the next 6 years.
You know, say most of my auntie them, I must say look a young one them not own house in America. The whole of them own their own place in America.
Yeah, she have to set a goal. As I said, I set mine for 25 and I didn't get it until I was 27, but I still get it.
Yes.
So as I said, I wish her all the best.
True.
And I'm waiting for my t-shirt as well.
Okay, go
I
and
purchased a
Dana go
t-shirt
that
last
go.
week.
Dana go. Yeah man, the packaging them. I see them today. Because it was the Memorial Day weekend this weekend today, so just give us little time.
Nice to talking to you. I always want to call you, but I always shy.
Thank you, yes. All right.
All right, Auntie
yes.
Dana.
So I don't want you to feel bad. It's not you alone as you can hear. Are you seeing at the comment a lot of people have the same problem? And it's something on the need to get a cure of. Yes, good night.
Hi, good night, Auntie Donna. This is my first time calling.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so the situation, I'm going to just be real quick. All right, I'm from Brooklyn, and there's guys that, they sell incense and stuff like that, and sometimes they sell, like, oils that's in those
little bottles that you're describing?
Me come off of that already. We are talking
Okay,
about a
okay.
young miss who have addiction to spending. So she's 46 years old and she don't buy a house for herself all the years she live in America, and it is troubling her because she work the money but she can't save it.
Okay, because of the excessive spending.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, she has to do some type of control, maybe therapy, if that would help or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. All
Yes.
right. All right. Good night.
Yes. Good night, Auntie Dana. Very interesting topic. I have a brother who is just like her. Auntie Dana, my brother came to America on farm work years ago. He came up here on farm work and left the farm work and went and do engineering. He used to work on the trains, fix trains, etc. Auntie Dana, that man worked so much money here in America. That man works so much money here in America and he squander out all his money, Auntie Dana. Now he is in his 50s and he does not own a home. He is up and down at the government offices looking to get a place to live. When I tell you that he works so much money, he works way more money than me. He works way more money than me, Auntie Dana, and he gamble it out in the casino, drink it out and girl it out. I never even work quarter of what that man made. And I have to now have him into my basement staying because his own children them turn their backs on him, telling him that he wasted his money. And then a lot of Jamaicans are here in America. Just like that young miss and just like my brother. They get the opportunity and they wasted their time. Even if he had a house and he never wants to live in it, he could have it now to live, to rent and live off the profit of the house. Auntie Dana, this is a serious topic and a lot of young people need to watch your live tonight and listen for other persons going through the same thing. Wow. She said our brother come up America from farm work long time. And I go back and then go do engineering and work on train and I saw any amount fee money too. You there? Hello, good night.
Good night, Miss Donna.
Yes, welcome. Become a collaborate.
Yeah, Miss Stop it. Miss Donna, I went through the same thing.
Yes.
When I came to America, I wasn't straight.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a while, but me work money, because I used to babysit. I do babysit all through. I'm a work and me get me CNA, I'm a work and nursing home and do the same thing. Couple years down the line, I said, boy, me now homeless. So me get a house up here. I did have a house, but the money what I was working, it was like just paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And I was all by myself because my kids them on their own and they not help me. And Miss Donna, I went to Jamaica one winter and spent some time with a girl up on one hill. And when we got there, it was so beautiful. And I say, I want a piece of land up there coming now homeless.
Yeah.
Miss Donna, she get a piece of land and I buy the piece of land and I start build my house. I don't know if all the time you hear me say on the live, I put in the comment that I take 7 years to build my house. Miss Donna, 7 years. Now it's taking me to build my house.
Yes.
And I finished the downstairs and when Corona, me stop pay mortgage, me start because me say me now homeless. And you know what me do? Then they give me the opportunity not to pay the mortgage and not to pay the association because that was killing me. The mortgage and the association was killing me. If somebody has to get a house, me I tell them don't get none with no association.
Yeah.
Miss Donna, I take that money and I start the upstairs and I go straight up with it non-stop and I put on the roof. I put on the roof a rough cast and I do everything on the inside how I wanted it. And all I need now is like tiling a window. I'm going to move to Jamaica and down there for 6 months.
in my house, me feel good, Jesus, me feel good, feel good. And you know what me do with this house, Miss Dana, me just walk outside because there was nothing in it, and me take out everything come out of it.
Yes.
You understand? And somebody take the house and me sign it up and them sell the house, so it not have to go in a foreclosure so it go on my credit. It's not easy to have a house if you don't have a good job, and if you alone, you see if your kids don't work and help you pay the mortgage and pay the bill. You have some kids don't help them parents up here,
True.
and the parents alone. And let me tell you, now me so happy. I come back up now because I want to do some work. So I stay with friends now, and I try to do some work to finish up that house. But me know say me can't homeless. So if she can buy a house here, try get a property home. That's it. When she gets older, she can go home because not do Jamaica. Them talk about Jamaica every day. I love Jamaica so till my fool.
True.
Yeah.
True, that are
Because
true.
Jamaica, I hear the cock them a crow and the bird them a sing. Me cry, I want
But
to
if she
miss
not
that.
no money up America, down at Jamaica, you should go have money, ma'am.
Eh?
No, me I say, remember say she said she not no money save. And she said she work a lot of money. So me I say she not no
Miss
money
Donna,
up
I
there
don't
now.
have no money saved. You know what me do, Miss Donna? I don't have no money saved. Me take a early retirement. A early retirement. And that early retirement can cover me. Me can stay at Jamaica for the rest of my life and don't work. That
Okay.
money can. Remember, so when you have a house at Jamaica, you know, on the light bill you pay, your water bill,
Water,
and you
yeah.
can keep it if you want it.
Okay.
And you plant up food around your house.
I wonder if she work. Thank you for the super chat, Carol. I wonder if she working with the same company for the all the years she did a different job because she would have might be have a lot of what you call the sitting pension if she a work with
Yeah,
the
but she
same.
have to reach certain years. Me now my 60, me I'm 63, so me can get early retirement. So
Okay.
she just in her 40s, right? Or she
Yes.
just into her 50s or whatever. So
Yes.
she has to still wait along, but she still can do something. She still can do something.
Yes,
It's not like she don't
she's
have to.
46,
I
not
don't know, but she
44.
still can do because she's still young, Miss Donna. It's not like she's 50 yet.
All right. Bless you.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm going to read our next message. Then me take our next call. Good night, Auntie Dana. Good topic you're on. Auntie Dana, my mother is on your live. She's right here with me. And I'm writing you on behalf of my mother. Auntie Dana, I had the same discussion with my mother a couple weeks ago. My mother is 52 years old, Auntie Dana. And my mother is along with a guy up here who is 38 years old. Auntie Dana, this guy does not work. And from my mother met him 2 years ago, everything and every dime she gets, she spends it on this. No one said a word in. No good slash dash dash guy. Auntie Dana, all of my mother's savings is almost finished. She doesn't have anything. I told her the other day why is she doing this to herself, and she told me that she is lonely and the guy gives her comfort and he loves her. I told my mother that if somebody loves you, you don't have to do the things that you are doing for him and he is not contributing. My mother even purchased a car for his daughter who is 19, going to be 19 years old. She lives here in America. She's right here, Auntie Dana, and she's smiling as if I am saying something that is of a joke matter. Auntie Dana, what when is my mother going to learn, or when is my mother going to stop? I am glad that you are on this topic and she's right here listening. Lord Jesus. Mommy, your daughter writing this at the same thing you do. Interested the daughter say you buy your spouse child a car. What happened for rainy day? The same daughter that was right this year right here now. Might be if you come or anything I'm to you, she not go take you here. Because she go say, she go say you waste out your one. Okay, the young miss, a lady is on the live now. She says she's in the mortgage loan underwriter, and I would love to talk to that young lady. Ask her to join the 401k at her employer. I don't know what that is. She say you must join the 401k at her employer. It's a mortgage loan underwriter.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
What happened?
That is something I want to say to you. No matter what may come your way, God ever watch your back.
Okay. I'm not depend that now. The same argument, me don't get past that. Auntie, hold on. Auntie, I sent her a pocket. No, Auntie, tell the lady to start by printing out all her statements. Bank, credit card, everything. Highlight the bills in one color and all the wastage in a different color. Create a realistic budget and stick to it. Open up a savings account with no debit card attached to it. Only allows for transfers, not withdrawals. Invest in a financial literacy course. She can call me. Oh, 401k is a retirement plan here in America. Oh, she said, Auntie Donna, I have sisters and brother who advises me about the 401 plan. But something is seriously wrong with me, Auntie Donna. I'm on your live now listening, and tomorrow I might go back to my same spending ways because I love to shop. I don't know what is wrong with me, Auntie Donna. Honestly to God, I need divine intervention from God. And that is what I am praying for. So the lady basically I said she dep She basically I said dep on the live and I want she a listen. But tomorrow that is an addiction. And I same thing, Mr. when me just come on. That is please call no. Come here, I can't take deeper message them. That is an addiction, miss. Oh, the number them are going to come up if me put. That is an addiction, right? When I see the number them through the phone, people will screenshot it and I don't want nobody thing come up. Ah, Jesus. That is an addiction. Lou, Joshie, that is an addiction. Bring one next water for me now, because it's hot. Mercy God. Good night, Auntie Donna. Good night, Auntie Donna. I am different. Well, I can't get to read it. Somebody a call. Alright, let me go back to that message. Good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes.
I'm watching the live.
Yes.
I think the first thing the lady needs to do is ensure that she has an insurance plan. So that if anything happens to her, her family is able to cover her expenses. The second thing is she needs to ensure she have at least 1 month. They'll start off at 1 month emergency funds. So whatever her expenses are for the month, her rent, her car payment, whatever those are, she needs to have at least 1 month emergency savings. Then she try and have 3 months. In the interim, she needs to start working on her debt.
Yes.
Whether she wants to start pay off the bigger ones first or the lower ones, but she has to get into a habit of breaking off buying things that she doesn't actually want.
Need, yes.
Right. Well, need. You know, so she needs to it comes with discipline, and I agree with the person who said she needs to do a financial literacy class. It's gonna take discipline. If she can't save it, give somebody the money then that she trusts to save the money for her, so that way she doesn't have access to it. But it's something that she can do. It takes time.
Save. I bet she go in the bank and put it somewhere she can't draw it. Go in the
Either
bank.
way, she can do it that way. But the life insurance to me is the first thing she needs to do, because honestly, if you're working that amount of money, you need to at least have something put away so somebody can have your final expense covered and not have to worry about that knowing you were working so much money. So have your life insurance, have an emergency funds for 1 to 3 months. Start working on her debt. She don't need to focus on buying a house right now. She needs to get those out of the way, which is her priority. And if she doesn't have good credit, she have to work on that. So clearing off her debt, having an emergency fund, and the life insurance is where I think she needs to start.
All right.
But she can still, it's not too late.
Thank you. Let me read the message I did I read. Good night, Auntie Dana. I am in Jamaica and I am having a similar problem to what you are speaking about with my girlfriend. Auntie Dana, I work very hard. I live with my girlfriend. She also works. But I work more money than her, so I am the one who takes care of most of the household bill. Auntie Dana, my girlfriend does not save not even a penny. I allow her to have my card number in case of any emergency and our daughter needs anything. And Auntie Dana, every time when I check up on my bank account, this girl will draw all $15,000 to $20,000 off the card in the space of a month. And she does not need to do that because I give her money for food and my daughter, and I also pay the bills. She does things in the house also. I don't see her buying any furniture or anything. Most of the time, Auntie Donna, her money is spent on clothes and shoes and nails. She is a compulsive. She is a what? Compulsive shopper. She goes and buy clothes all the time in halfway tree. Most of her money goes on clothes and shoes, and she likes to party. If I follow this girl, I don't think I will ever end up owning anything in life. This is a serious topic you are, and I don't want to call it. Lord Jesus. Then why you don't give her your account number? Let me tell you something. You see a pin? Something I beg God don't make my son come so. Father, and him now come so because I'm girl and mother like me. You know me I say to you, young man, I mean I want a woman come bash me. Don't make no woman know your PIN number. Your PIN number, if you give her money, once you, or when you have your daughter, your PIN number is your personal money, your personal number. Or you fi make she know your PIN number. Not care how you love her, don't give her your PIN number. That is something personal. Them the woman they will suck the dry. Yes, good night.
Do she, Auntie?
Eh?
Good night. Ask her, do she trust her kids for make them hold on for money, make them hold on money and put in her bank account or so.
Alright.
If she knows
on
she
the live.
spend it.
Ask her, she on the live. She that type when me come before me.
Miss, can you trust your kids when you get your payment? If you get a payment every 2 weeks, take certain amount on it and tell your kids, hold on on this. Me I save the money, cause that's what me do. But only thing where my money went out at my daughter as sickle cell and transportation, I don't drive. So my money go back out in lift. But now she older 18. Me I take that the pressure for me now and start put down money at least $100 every paycheck me get every week.
Mm-hmm.
She have addiction, is spending addiction. Me they used to do that, Auntie. Every time me go store, me pick up stuff. And at 3 years ago, me broke you out. Me say, no, sir, there's no way. Me I go store and pick up stuff. And me sometimes, I me look going in my closet and them still have on tag money.
Yeah.
So me find myself broke out tight. She have to find somebody where she can trust and say, all right, me will take out $200 every paycheck and send it to that person or something. Because she have a shopping addiction. And once you have a shopping addiction, Auntie, boy, that thing hard for broke.
I want to know what them children father that they can't.
My fiance say, what the children father?
Remember some adult children she have, one at 17. We live with her. The other one not live with her.
One at 17, so she still take care of one because she's still underage.
And then for she to have a house, she got to have good credit.
Do she have good credit?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm going to ask her now.
You ask her she have good
Because
credit because if you don't have good credit, you can't get nothing in America, auntie. Me I tell you, you cannot get a house. That will kill you.
interest will kill her. And
In-
that first time buyer lady that she was talking about, that she get a house with no money down, the interest she must be paying,
Yeah, the
she
interest.
don't realize a lot of them get first time buying house, but they don't know what they're getting themselves into. They just
oh,
getting things advanced.
Is the thing, auntie. House is a lot of responsibility up here, auntie. You know,
yes.
it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot. You have to pay, and depends. When you get the house, you have to pay land tax a year. The bigger the house is, my sister have a 3-bedroom house on a land, and a 3,000 land tax she have to pay every year on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to pay your land tax. If you not take pay your land tax, government can take your house from you.
Up there.
Only that,
Yeah, auntie, if you not pay the land tax, trust me, you buy you own the house, auntie. But me I tell you, the land tax are the problem. You always pay a land tax on land up here. Always pay land tax, and the bigger the house is, and more land tax you pay.
Okay. All right.
sometimes you can't do it by yourself.
You can't do it, but that's the thing. So you can't do it by yourself either, auntie. You can.
Food expensive, and if you three children, you looking at an apartment with about $2,000 on rent.
Yeah.
So how she gonna support all of that and buy a house? Come on.
Yes.
It ain't easy like this.
She have to try to say, she can't say, okay, my kids them, can me trust my kids them, give them the money. Say, look here, me save this and save this. She have to do a solution.
Yeah, you
she
have to have somebody where you can trust.
When you get older, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? In America, when you get older and you don't have no money on the street, you're going to auntie.
And them sit down and get miserable and bad mind other people will save up for them, you know. Oh?
That's it. She have to put her mind together and say, look here, me have to put money down because when she get older, auntie, me I tell her a street she'll end up on.
All
If I
right.
picnic them, alright.
All right. Somebody will write that in the comments, say poor man in can't get that time fit. I don't like Franca people, then I will write that. Oh God, somebody said the poor man can. No, so I'm afraid I'm over here to Rasta Jah. Well, I'm my answer. I'm gonna take that call here first. The lady, to go back to the lady message. Hello? Good night.
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Hi, good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes.
Um, I think that, first off, I think that she needs to get counseling. You know, she has an addiction with shopping, and besides her trying to do everything else, like she typed and said that she's by tomorrow she might go back spending. I think that she needs counseling,
True.
and once she get that counseling, it will help her, and it will help her to start to save and start to make small goals and start to do like if she goes into counseling, they have the techniques for her to start to save, and they will guide her in saving, and they will help her because she needs help, because she doing it on her own, she's going to go right back to doing her own way. So she needs counseling. You know, she should look for help first before she do anything else, you know.
Yes.
And you know, buying, like the caller said before, buying a house, especially when you're on your own, is hard. It's hard because I live in New York. It's hard, you know,
True.
and it is expensive. So I think that she should seek help first.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Hold on. Oh, she typed. She said, Auntie Donna, I am not in any hurry. If you read my message, you would hear I said I can't save any money because when I save my money, I go back and use it to spend lavishly, go on holidays, etc. And it has been happening to me over the years. It has been happening to me over the years. I think it is an addiction, as you say, but I am praying to God for help, as I stated previous in the other text that I sent you. So she basically I said she know in no arrears because she's spending her own money. So it's like me no know if say Baba. Well, we can only talk. Um we can only advise you. I remember read this. Good night, Antonina. I live in Canada. I'm a teacher, but I'm guilty of the same thing. Sometimes I actually think they set me. Yeah, lady. Good night, Auntie Dana. I live in Canada and I am actually guilty of the same thing. Sometimes I actually think they set me to shop. I don't really buy brands, but I am a spender. Any sale that is happening, I am first in line. And I mean any sale. One time I bought a box of sanitizer just cause it was on sale, even though I got them free at work. Even when I opened a savings account, I borrowed little from it each time till it was done. I have the goals to achieve a house, but I'm turning 30 this year and I'm nowhere close. To be honest, the only way I can save is through partner. It's sad, but at this point, I really need deliverance from shopping before. You could call in the person that just messaged me this. You want to call in, I want to ask you something. The person that just messaged me this, I wish you could call in. All right, Barry. Go ahead, Barry. She said she had. Hello? Hello?
Good night. That lady, I kind of sorry for her that she don't really save anything.
Yes.
But you have to look at it both ways. The less you have in America, the more help you get.
The less money you have in America, the more help you get?
Yes.
When you say that, what you mean by?
Like all me, we can't get no help in America. But them that don't have anything, they get everything.
Eh?
So, yes, you get free, you get apartment, you get Medicaid, you get everything.
Oh, so them get free house too?
Everything.
Eh?
Yeah.
So nobody make sense to kill up herself to go buy none then?
No, you kill up yourself and get this and get that on the end of the day. If you don't put it in your children, them name early, you can't get no help. All you put in, you never get back nothing out of what you put in.
So in other words, yeah, so she not bother worry up herself to go buy no house, Barry.
Me not gonna tell her to worry herself about anything. Me have a lot of property and it costs a lot to maintain them. And I have a lot, although most of my property they maintain themselves. But the less you have, is the better your oil is in America. You get all different type of help, no matter what help I want, I can get.
Oh, you can't get it because why? Because it shows so you have the assets?
You know how much money me put in a Medicaid? When I used to work regularly on the union job, I pay like all $800-900 a week, and sometimes a fortnight for tax. And the end of the day, because we invest so much, we not get back nothing out of all of what we put in. Nothing. Next thing again, Auntie Dana. My gynecologist, she make me buy one to Jamaica.
Your gynecologist?
Yeah.
But a woman have gynecologist, Barry.
What?
No woman have gynecologist.
No, it's a doctor, it's a gynecologist.
Yeah, but no woman then deal with.
Yes. My one is a gynecologist.
Yeah, one is a gynecologist.
She make me buy one Jamaican.
Gynecologist or gynecologist?
Eh?
What you say, gynecologist or gynecologist?
Well, me, gynecologist, she deliver babies and take care of women.
True, you say you're a gynecologist.
That's my wife.
Oh! Oh, your wife's gynecologist.
She Bible Dana, and she take it up and can read one word in it. Not even me can read it hardly.
Who can read it?
She not me.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Come
You know
back
the
again,
Bible
Barry.
that break down in Jamaican patois?
Come back to me again, Barry. Let me hear what you say.
Alright. They have a Bible now that break down in Jamaican patois.
Yeah.
And we can read it.
Mm.
Excuse me, what is this?
What?
Before it's Bible business now.
Yep.
Well,
What you tell me?
what you say, Barry?
Auntie Dana, see I have, she dey be upstairs up in the basement and she won't come down here.
Auntie Dana talks very loud. Is my fridge, the fridge door open wide?
Yeah, so where Barry say him go here gynecologist?
No, she
No.
No, she is.
Stop my business, man, sure. No. My profession is, I'm just husband and wife with this man. That's just it.
What you say, your husband and wife to Barry?
Yeah, I am his wife. That's what I am when we're together. Other than when we do outside, that's something different. You understand?
I understand.
I read the Jamaican Bible.
I'm not hearing that.
I know me confused to what you and Barry have said to me. Speak up there.
All right, listen, let me tell you something, right? You know they advertise for the Jamaican Bible, the regular Bible, right? But them translate in a patois.
Yes.
Them have that. So I was so excited to get the Bible. So I ordered the Bible but me never see say.
Oh, so you is a gynecologist?
Yes.
Yes, Auntie Dana.
Oh, yes, she's a, me just understand. So Barry wife is a doctor, she's a gyno.
Alright.
Don't you make Barry talk you out so much are you a big doctor?
But I'm his wife first.
Oh, I never afraid.
Yes.
They couldn't talk me out, so go on then.
No. I'm my wife first. I'm protect you. He keep me safe from all the.
Nah, tell no lie, Barry. How Barry do so make Barry get such a nice young wife?
Well, what can I say? Well, I won't say anything about age. I'm just very blessed with genetics. Okay?
Yes, Barry wife
Alright.
look nice.
No, some of them are excited about the Bible, forget the Bible. But they never send the whole Bible, send the whole Bible to me. They send the New Testament. So, I read the Bible, but I'm not 100% like that, So, Barry said to me, say, why not just go ahead and try figure out the Psalms? But Mr. Barry, a New Testament, the Psalms not in it. So me I try to read Matthew, I'm going to try to read. I say, Auntie Dana, I have to take a class in a patois to read that. There's something there.
So what that the Bible the name?
But his name Jamaican. What is name?
It's somebody in England that break down the Jamaican Bible in Jamaican patois. And the regular Bible, but they break it down in patois. And she can't even pronounce a word in it.
Oh.
I said that I can't pronounce here. But we can't read it like that. Sometimes some people write the text to you.
Yeah, and then say why yeah. Yeah.
So you can talk, you can understand it, but to read it's a different story.
Oh, okay. So, but all this coming a story about the house now, because I kind of lost.
No, what we're saying, Auntie Dana, the lady that don't have a house, it's sometimes she better off more than having a house. Because she have a house right now and she have no children to take care of her. She hardly can get any help, but when you don't have anything, you get more help. In America.
So she, alright, so Barry, in other words, you tell her, say, keep her kin quiet, because whether she save up people money and get us, or she don't save up no child or get us from the government or help.
She still have to save some money, but she better off don't having a house now. Because she don't have one already, it's going to be very hard for she to get one. And the less you have, is the more you get.
How old is she?
46.
But then a young woman there.
She's a young girl. She can try again, but
you can't get the house here, ma'am. You can't go ahead. We have two different views and you can't get your house if you don't have no children and so on. You can still live in the house and enjoy your house for years to come.
Yes,
You
yes.
understand? But if she was up, say she was 60 years old or something like that, or say, up in those mature age, then I would say no, make no sense because between the maintenance of the house, repair and all this stuff, house is not something that you just buy it and you're done. The amount of repairs and the amount of things, if it's a brand new house, as you know, as Dana, when the house done a cycle and all those things, you have to have a way to maintain the house. In America, you really don't own a house, the government, the bank own it. Even if you don't pay for it, if you don't pay your taxes, the government can come take your house from you.
Oh. Same,
You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah, cause them not so serious like Jamaica with the tax. Jamaica not so serious like America with the taxes.
No, if not, they put a lien on your house. They put a lien on your house, and you have to pay all this. Owning property is wonderful, but you have to prepare yourself for the maintenance and the challenges of it. You have to know it, and a lot of people are not schooled in the fact that they need to be prepared for the maintenance and the upkeep of a house or a piece of property.
Okay, so in other words, when you own a house, at the mortgage own the house.
The mortgage on the house. If you pay off the mortgage, you better be sure to make sure that you pay your taxes. You have to pay your taxes. Like where we are, we have to pay county tax, city tax, school tax, property tax, all those, taxes. It's a lot of things. Plus the maintenance, you have your yard to maintain, you have your water bill, you have. I don't want to scare nobody from getting a property. You understand?
And
But
Barry
the
not say
thing
him have
about,
3 whole of property.
huh?
Barry say 3 property him have.
Jesus, peace, very she talking. I think I'm gonna go on here, man.
Auntie Danny, property is very important to take care of.
Murder. Barry, I wonder if me gonna get a husband like you.
Can you close the door behind you, please?
I'm in bed. I'm going to my bed, Auntie Dana.
But me like how you and Barry live though.
Like that. People don't know who am I.
Eh?
Yes, Auntie Dana.
No, me tell her, say you tell me say a 3 property you have.
We have more than that.
You there?
But they are very hard to, trust me, property is very hard to.
So you rent them out, Barry?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when you that talk to this young Miss Barry cause she on the line.
Yes. And him can do. I'm going to my bed now, though. But listen, he can do a lot of things. And him can run the contract to them and things like that for the property. And that's the reason why he feel like it's so easy, but it's technically not for a single person.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, Auntie Dana. If for a single person, if you don't have help, it's very hard. You have to pay for everything.
True. True.
Everything. It's property. Can you close the door behind you, please?
Yeah, nice. We like when you no call, Barry, no festive up the live.
Yes, we have to pay for everything. I'm way downstairs in the basement.
Eh?
I'm way downstairs in the basement. I don't know how she heard.
So you gone down in the basement tonight, Barry?
Eh?
Or you reach down in the basement tonight?
Because me just down here relax and watch the TV and I enjoy
So I two are not alone live in the house, Barry?
Sometimes kids is here, sometimes nobody's not here.
But you know, I like on relationship nice though.
Yeah, see, sometimes we in the city, sometimes we are not in the city. We all live on a 3-acre property.
Yeah, there.
And we have 3 acres, 10 bedroom, doing very good. One day I'm gonna make a video and send it to you.
Okay, Barry. Now send it to me.
Yeah.
Just tell me me believe you. Or you call me for video one day, you know.
Yeah, when we come to Jamaica, we come and visit you.
All right, and the planka they want to meet Mass Barry and Miss Barry.
Yeah, you see, you got to remember, I have a little British Jamaican an American.
Oh.
I'm in America nearly 50 years. So you know it goes.
So you used to go to British? You mean England?
I used to live in England. Now I have a lot of sisters and brothers still in England.
Oh.
I used to live in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Oh.
But my sisters and brothers still living in London.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Barry, best up yourself.
Yeah, you know I love you, Auntie Donna.
Yeah, bless you.
God bless you too.
Yes. All right. So the lady what did text me before Barry calling. I'm going to tell her something that she said she have an addiction. Let me see if I get her because her message there. Oh, you have to say Barry I like Adriana Anton. What the reason why they have to come over here and lie? You think everybody come in a phone and tell lie? Hello? Hello?
Hi, Auntie Donna.
Yeah, me read your message and me say me want call in. You say you're in your 30s, right?
I'm turning 30 this year, yes.
Oh, yes. So you say you have a serious addiction. Anywhere I've store, where I've sale, you go there, go turn up. Sorry. So you're not saving any money?
The only way I can save is
Speak up a little. Low. Hold on, low.
Oh,
I'm going to plug out that TV here. Hold on. I'll be a nice round and them asleep.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the only way I can save is with partner. As long as I see any money in my account, anything I buy it. Even if I don't need it, I buy it.
So you've been like this?
Since I started working my own money, I would say.
So alright, so roughly when I ask you your business, say you work $2,000 for the month. After you pay your bill, just the rest of you have to save up in the bank account, you spend it?
Every cent.
You be
Every cent. Every cent.
So what you buy? You just spend it. So what you buy? What you buy?
It's so bad. Okay, one time I joined the line just because they had Lysol on sale. I already had Lysol. I liked anything Antigona on sale. I am the first one in line because in Canada we have our flyers. I'm always checking flyers till it got to a point where they used to stop dropping off the flyers and I have to call them to ask them why they're not sending any more flyers. Because I used to just check the sales over and on any sale. I check my emails. Every single sale, I would be first in line. I would even take time off work. Don't go teach people in fitness so I can go and line up for a sale.
Oh, so you're a teacher?
Yes.
So look here, so when you buy the things them and you have them already, it's like you're hoarding.
Kinda, sometimes I have them or I take them to my mother's house and she's like, nobody care nothing more come here. She gets so upset all the time. Or I will give them away. But then it's just, I don't know.
So you buy clothes and so too?
Everything, Auntie Donna, nothing is partial.
That means that the girl up on the live, you have a sister right here. That is compulsive spending, right?
It is really bad. That's why I said I need deliverance because it's like as long as I see a little bit extra, I will hold it. All right, I will say to myself, okay, I'm not going to spend, and then some way, somehow.
I have one friend who stays so too, you know, she named Carol, but only thing is she have a business and she have her own house. Carol is a shop from here till next week. This a shop along.
Exactly.
I wonder she there in her life.
I'm telling
Every day she know there work. Me say, Carol, where you there? Me a shop Dana. Me say, Carol, where you there? Me a shop Dana. But the good thing is, she have a business, so she always a shop and she have her house. But if you just get up, it's a shop every day, so you don't sell back nothing when you buy it.
No, I should probably, maybe that's what I should do. I should probably sell it back because the amount of things.
So you have them, you just go buy them and just pack them up in. Alright, me have an addiction with buying like toothpaste and soap when I go to the supermarket. Not care much toothpaste me have in the cupboard and bad soap me ever I take up. Every time I go me take up, me just a take up, so me just a take up and pack them up. And me say, boy, me need. Look, true, me not have no house now, me not really have buy. But when me did live over there, so every time I go Maxim, me look, me walk out the soap aisle and the toothpaste aisle and just I take up, I pack up stuff and what me have. So me can get over. Otherwise from perfume, me I talk basic, because I not buy perfume every day. If I go wear perfume, is I see it, I go buy it. But if I go Maxim like when I go every week, I'm going there, I'm going to Price Smart, me end up I buy things where me have already. I don't know if that is an addiction, but me is a saver.
I said that one time I bought a box of oat milk and I don't even drink oat milk.
Rasta Jack. But you can't spend so.
The box comes with 12 and I bought a case of oat milk because it was on sale. It is some, I don't, cause, all right, you see me, I don't buy, it's not necessarily full price things that I spend my money on. It's the sale. As long as there's a sale, my mother cusses all the time. She said it could even be 50 cents, don't buy it. But I'm like, somebody must have, like, for me, I'm like, I must find use for it up until now. Until the oat milk that stayed at the next while.
What's that?
What oat milk? I don't know what possessed to buy oat milk, but I saw them and I bought a whole case. A whole case. I think one, a whole case. It's terrible. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. But so, I just pray for me, Angela. Just pray for me.
Yes, but if you have no savings put on.
The only way I save is through partner. That's the only way. And when
no, man, you have to have your bank book. You have to have your bank book. You have to have your bank.
I have my bank book, you know, but I see over here. What I did, I had my savings, and then I borrowed $50, and I said we put it back next paycheck. And the next paycheck, I end up borrowing $100 for cover the $50, and then just because there was a sale, and then I kept borrowing until it was just done. So I said, you know what, it's better I keep my partner, at least with the partner, I don't have, and even that, I had my mom save for me, and when I would go to her, I said, Mommy, just give me back $50, okay, just a little bit, please. And then, so she too, because she wasn't firm with me, with holding on to the money, so then she kept giving it back to me till it was done. So then, in order for me to save, I have to do a partner with somebody where I don't have any access to the money, and then when I get my draw, then I put it away.
But then again, you will still go in there, go draw it. You have any children?
No, I don't.
Oh, might be that's why. Well, I hope
I think so too. And my husband is still in Jamaica, so maybe when he hates it so much because even he isn't here yet, and every day he's like, as Macaulay, you turn up in a store, and what do you store? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I sell back the things, I probably will be able to make money off that.
By the time your husband for reach, you're not going to have no space to pack nothing to put him when he come when you're done shop. Well, me like shopping too, you know. Me like shop for clothes and so. Like me like go out and shop. But me now go overdo it.
Yeah. No, I have to. As long as the bills are paid, well, for me, as long as the bills are paid, then any little extra, I don't know. I guess what I have to do is probably mark my saving as a bill, and maybe that would be a way for me to save.
Somebody say all of them saving they have to put it towards a house.
That's what I plan to do, because honestly, it's not going to. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have children, and if you still have house, baby clothes.
But you know, no children in your house full of baby clothes.
Baby clothes, baby shoes. The amount of wall plaque, I don't even have wall space. The amount of wall plaque, everywhere I go, I see a wall plaque that have a scripture. I have it Pray for me, Auntie. Don't
Awesome.
ask the person, please. Because this is a dire
No, the baby
situation.
part serious. Like, when your husband come, you're planning to have a child. So anything you see for baby boy or girl, you just buy it and go pack it up.
I can just go through the set of them, and then if whatever I can give away. Like, serious, I even have a diaper bag in it.
Ah, you're so nice. Why? What's up? So you tell your husband those things?
No, we can't tell him everything.
Oh.
You want him mad, him a madman.
Why?
It's a surprise. So when he comes, he'll be surprised.
Oh. Why you really need some help? All right, thanks for calling.
All right, I did not have a good
Yes,
night.
yes. No, sir. Well, let me read two more messages. One message that me read from night. From me there, so with the call. Good night, Auntie Dana. Your topic of me falling off my bed. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you at night. I look forward to your hot topics. I can look for any different type of topics. Some make me cry, some make me laugh, some make me sad, some make me angry. Auntie Dana, thank you so much. Well, thank you too. Murder. Good night, Auntie Dana. I have the same problem with my husband. Auntie Dana, my husband works very hard, and every weekend, Auntie Dana, my husband buy pants and shirt out of his pay. He makes sure he goes and get 2 jeans and 2 top. I am not saying that he should not shop because he works hard for his money. But I think it's an addiction. At some point, he will go and buy the same pants twice just because he don't remember that he bought the week before. And the worst of the matter is, Auntie Dana, he's not even buying me a t-shirt. His husband go buy pants and shirt every week and he not even buying she a t-shirt. So he not get no money. Most man not go really go buy woman clothes, so. Hold on, let me take. Most man now go really go buy woman clothes, so. You understand? Lord Jesus, Planka shop no good again. I'm plug in the phone, yeah. He never buy a t-shirt or him bad, so. Why me addicted to certain things? Like all house things. But me not do it so bad. Like, if me all got Carol, me that one buy out all the whole house and sitting carry around here. So might be that is what me save. Yeah, that read mine, Auntie. Alright. Not send no long one. Auntie Dana, I can't call in because my family is watching you. Auntie, my father is a big mason in Jamaica for over 40 years now. And you know Mason get good food money. Get good money. The amount of house this man build, Auntie, and right now my father don't even have a bank book to begin with, much less a little money in it. Every money my father work, he use it to smoke, drink, and gamble, and buy mackerel. Auntie Dana, know my father is in his 60s, and he's not doing any mason work. No, he turned a piece of termite. His sister has a little shop, and my father would have thief out the whole of the woman they could shop money and yam out the whole of the bulla and the soda. The man turn one piece of petty thief. Until my father don't even own a rotted house, and he's a big mason. My father, damn D-A-M-N, damn workless, and none of his kids not looking at him because he did not do much better. He could do much better. Lord Jesus. Whoa, yeah, nice. Good night, chicken back. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. The foot all at me, yeah.
I am guilty of shopping. I spend a lot of money shopping.
Wow.
Before I went to St. Vincent, I was in Florida for a week vacation.
Yes.
And I spent almost close to $5,000 in just shopping clothes and shoes.
Wow. So you go out in them?
Yes, I do go out because every clothing has to have a shoe to match.
Yeah, there.
When it comes to clothes, shoes, and bag, I am guilty. I spend a lot of money. Just like the young lady say, sometimes you buy stuff and you don't yourself want it.
So, see that, so yeah, one of them who just get up and go walk out the mall on Saturday and Friday.
No, I don't walk out the mall. If I go to the mall, I will tell myself, okay, I am not going to buy anything. I am not going to shop. But once I see a shoe store, I have to go into the shoe store.
Oh, you like
I cannot
shoes?
pass the shoe store. I love shoes. I
Oh.
have so much shoes. I have so many shoes, and I have shoes that never self-wear.
Oh. So you have a house for yourself, no disrespect.
What you said?
You own your own home?
Well, I had, my mom passed away, and she had left the house in St. Croix. That's where I grew up. But seeing that I didn't, they had killed my son over there and different stuff, I sold the property. I sold the property. So that money that I sold the property goes to my grandkids for my grandkids' future.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm here in America, I don't need a house. Because if I want to go live someplace, I could just go and live with my son and his wife.
Oh, so you live in an apartment?
Yes, I paid rent. I paid $1,500 rent.
Oh.
Where I'm living. But it's, it's like I say, if I don't want to live here, I could just go live with either my daughter or my son.
Oh.
But I just like my own space. But when it comes to shopping and spending money, clothes, shoes, those and handbags, those are my weaknesses.
Okay.
They are my weaknesses. So, but I have a savings, I have a savings, so.
Yes, you have something for rock back pan in case of anything.
Yes, I have, I have that, plus I have life insurance, and, and all those things. When my bills is paid, any money that leave over is for me to do whatever I want. I love to dine out. I love to eat out. Mm-hmm. So when the weekend come, when Friday come, I love to eat out. I want to go out and eat. I don't want to stay in and eat. I want to go out and eat. And when I go out and eat, I don't eat the things that I eat in the house. I eat expensive stuff.
You treat yourself.
I cannot spoil because I find that I always say I take care of my kids till they're grown, till they're able to take care of themselves. But so now it's my time for me to treat myself, take care of myself. So that's what I'm doing. I love to travel.
Yeah, because you always gone for an holiday. So basically, she's saying she sell her house and she invest the money for her children. She live in an apartment, and if she feel like say she don't want to live there, she can go live with her children.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to go take another vacation in July, but I'm taking all the grandkids with me this time.
Oh. So it's not that you don't have money to buy a house. You have money to buy a house, but you don't want to buy any.
I will not buy a house. I will not encourage anybody that if you're in your late 30s or early 40s and you live in America, I will not encourage them to, if you don't buy a house in America when you in your early 20s, early 30s, it don't make no sense. You say when you in your late 40s, your 50s, you're going to get a house.
Why?
It don't make any sense because it's gonna take you. It takes you 30 years to pay off a house.
30 years?
Yes, 30-year mortgage. Plus, it depends on where you're living and the size of your house. What state are you living in? The property taxes is very high. In New Jersey, property taxes is very high in New Jersey.
if somebody want to buy a house, it's better to go to Atlanta, Georgia, because the property taxes down there are cheap, and you could get a good sized house because because your property taxes is cheap.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, but in New York and New Jersey, the property taxes is very expensive.
Oh.
And you have to have a good job to really say you're going to invest in a house. If you don't have two income, you can't do it with one, because you're gonna just
chicken back. Hello?
loses the home due to they cannot afford the property tax.
So a lot so a lot of persons in the comments, some say, boy, you should have owned your own home. Some say, big donor.
No, I listen to me. I have already owned my own home. I've been there, done that.
Oh, before your mother
owned? I had my own home before. So I've been there, done that. Now it's time for me to not to worry about repairs, paying anybody property taxes. I rather pay rent and move when I'm ready. I could pack up and go when I'm ready. I don't have to say I have a house, the roof is leaking, this, that. No, when you have a house, you have to maintain that house.
Yes.
Especially when when you want to sell, you have to make sure that house is up in, to make back your money. Because a lot of people saying people should own their own house and actually doing it is two different things. So some of them need to really humble themselves in the comments. They really need to.
Because you did have a house in America already?
No, I had a house in St. Croix.
St. Croix, the America too?
I had my own home in St. Croix, and
I want a little island.
I sold it and moved to America. And then my mom passed away and left me a 6-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. And my son got killed, and I decided I wasn't going back to St. Croix to live.
Oh, so you sell both homes? So you sell the two houses them?
So I sold that house. So I've been there, done that.
Oh, so she sell two houses.
I have 6 grandchildren. I invest my money back into my grandchildren, them life.
Yes.
So when they get older, they have something to fall back on.
Oh, very smart move.
So who are saying, oh, I should own a house? They don't know what they're talking about. Like I say, it's easier said than done. It's not just picking up your house and saying you're going to buy a house. No, number one, if you don't have in the States, if you don't have good credit, that's better than you. Because it's all about the credit score.
Yes.
It's all about your credit.
And that is why if my children, if they go buy a bottle of water, they use card. If them go buy one box food, them use everything a card they use. Them not spend cash.
And a lot of people, they use credit card, but then when they get a credit card statement, they want to pay the minimum amount they're supposed to pay. No, you don't pay the minimum amount. You pay more than that.
Oh.
That's how you establish credit. If you get a credit card statement and they say you owe $10, you don't just pay the $10, you pay $50 on it.
Yes. Or for the $10 you put on $40 more upon it.
Exactly. You're billing your credit.
Oh.
Yeah, you're billing your credit.
Even me now in Jamaica, I don't really use cash again, I use card. But it's different. For over here, you know, bill need a credit or minus credit. You just spend through, you have your card. For like a credit card valuable in America, you know, so spend so much sense in Jamaica, you only have it for no say, you know, walk around with cash.
Exactly, because you can't say you live in America for 20 something years, 30 something years, and you haven't owned a home, and now you want to own a home. No, you don't.
You know, feel say never too.
You should have been had that home from long.
You know, feel say never too late for your shower rain.
It's never too late, but who are you leaving? Who are you putting that burden on your kids? Because you might die and you're putting a burden. Your kids will be left with that burden. And if your kids don't keep it up, what's going to happen? The bank is going to eventually end up taking that house.
So what you say about me chicken box? Alright, so me go to America to live. Me no want to go live in a rent house. Me the money when me I go pay for rent, would rather take it pay mortgage.
Well, Auntie Donna, you're a millionaire.
No,
so you could
no.
just buy your own house.
No. When me reach America, even if my children them have their own house, me would have like to go and start from scratch and have the money when me I go take pay rent and pay this. Now besides cheap, me would have try to get my own house chicken back.
You could do that, yes, because you are not struggling. You are not living from paycheck to paycheck. But I'm talking about those people who are living from paycheck to paycheck and they don't have any other help. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, okay. So I understand what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're living here
from somebody say maintaining a house here, oh my God. It's better to buy a house in Jamaica.
Yes, because in the States, everybody just to fix a roof over here is like $10,000.
Wow.
Just for somebody, yeah. And when they come to give you an estimate, it's all like 3,000 and change.
You know, Dr. Love did tell me something like that. One time, me and him did a talk. You know, he did show me some work where him do, and him I said, Donna, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to house maintenance, because him say you make a lot of money from it. Him say if you install a cupboard or if you put up a drywall, him say a lot of women do it over there to from here, you know. Him say him show me some house where him renovate like in Atlanta and some states where him go. Like him go different places. Him did say something to me about that. So I true you talk. Him say if you fix a little door and put up a little cupboard, him tell me some price or some things. So home house and a whole is expensive in America.
It is.
Yes.
You know, I pay my $15. I pay my $1,500, and I don't have a problem with that.
Yes, you just pay them. So in the $1,500, you pay light and water different.
Yes, because you control how much light you use.
Oh.
You control how much water you use.
Yeah. All right, chicken back. Thank you for calling, and I hope you feel better.
Yes, Auntie. Have a blessed night.
All right. Vice versa. Over here in a Jamaica planka shop, everybody want own a home. Nobody rent will kill you at Jamaica. I don't know about up America. But out here, your parent, and let me tell you, when you build a house, if you don't start now, or start the material, the work side, the material side, right, and the workman every day. So the best thing for everybody do, in my opinion, as the chicken box said, she know why she said that she did have 2 houses and she sell it and she invest it for her grand picnic them. The best thing, if you save up your money and own somewhere for yourself. That's my opinion. Hello?
Hi, Auntie Donna.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. First time caller.
Thank you. Welcome.
I live in New Jersey. I always watch a show. I live in New Jersey. She's right. Houses are expensive here. I live in New Jersey. My tax is 15. My tax for the year is 15,000. 14 something, around that 15,000. However, chicken back. See, I bought my house 8 years ago. I owe 200 and some thousand on it. I am 38 years old. my house value 608,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just take off equity off of it and buy a house cash at Jamaica. Ladies, stop the people bad advice. No disrespect to your chicken back, but there's good and there's bad in everything.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be wise. Okay, and that is my opinion.
Well, when you say you take off etiquette, so you take out a loan off of your house.
Right, but me only owe 200 and told but my house value 600 and add. I mean, at 38.
So you have how much year for pay off that?
My when it 8 years now.
So how long it going to take you for done pay off that's 200,000?
So my mortgage I like based on my credit, me and my husband and everything, I pay 1,700, but by mortgage 1,700. But we pay together, we don't pay the 1,700. We pay like almost 3,000, like 2,800, because we try to balance out with things. So it's all, my point, Auntie Donna, is how wise you are. So even though it's a 30-year mortgage, you want to be wise enough. If you know how to manage your money, you can pay it off in less time. Just know what you're doing. It's about how you manage.
So basically, right? Basically, what me understand what you are saying, I understand the chicken back I say. So you own in a home in America and you pay like $3,000 you say a month for the mortgage.
Right.
So that come in like is a rent, you still a pay plus bills.
Correct. But then you can't if you invest wisely in your but I understand the paycheck thing, and I know everybody's going to say not everybody can afford to pay more on the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
But still, when you are paying rent for your chicken back, you're living in someone else and you're going to pay rent, you say, for as long as you want, but calculate all of that money for however long you live or for however time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you invest it in somewhere for a certain amount of time, even if you just buy somewhere and rent it out here in America, if you don't want to live there, you're investing. You can gain. It's about how smart you are with this system. This system is funny. You just have to be wise. You know, the banks are making money off of you, but you have to know what you're doing at it. And she have her point, but you just, in America, you have to know when you're making your money, how to use it wisely. When you have a home, there's a lot of benefits to owning a home in America. You just have to know how to manage your money while you have your house.
Yes.
That is my 1-2 in it. Thanks, Auntie Donna.
All right, bless you. So this girl have a valid point there. She say 200,000 she have balance on the house, but she take out the etiquette or where the word name or etiquette, and she purchased a house out here. So the house over there, she have paid the loan. Yeah, good night.
Hi.
Yes.
I beg to differ with Chicken Back.
Yes.
She says that
okay,
a single person. She says a single person cannot. Is that what she's saying? That's not true, because all of my properties I bought by myself.
Yes.
But the thing that for me, I always said that my wants is different from my.
Yes. Your wants is different from your needs. Our phone are reconnect.
And I know what I wanted. And you don't have to take 30 years to pay off the mortgage. You can pay off you have 15-year or 30-year mortgage, and you can pay it off before the time.
So when you're going to pay off that money before the time, them now go ask you how you get the money.
Listen, because with me, like I watch my credit score like a hawk. And
Somebody a call. Yeah. Our phone I get this
guy. It shouldn't put down you shouldn't. Auntie?
Yeah, me here. Because your phone call keep on going and come out.
Yes. The conventional mortgage you pay 5, 10, I think 20%, 25. I pay 25 and up. I always say like what I do, I join the partner. You know what we call partner?
Yes.
And so yes.
Our phone I reconnect. You have to go call me back straight by nurse. Cause your phone keep on a reconnect. And I know nothing to do with my Wi-Fi. And let me take a next call. Cause our phone a reconnect. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hello, Auntie Donna.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm 19 years old, Auntie Donna.
You're 19?
Yes, Auntie Donna.
Well, we have a 19-year-old.
I tell you, Auntie Donna, I have a 1-year-old child. And I tell you, I love pet from team clothing. Yes, Auntie Donna, I love spend from team clothing.
When you say you love spend from theme clothes, them like you go extravagant, like you buy expensive things for your 1-year-old?
No, not really expensive, but from I go in at the store and I see clearance, I tell them I look through and take up more.
Okay, so how often you do that?
Very often, Auntie Donna, I work every day, so every day I come in, I got the super, I got the store, and just check through the clearance part them.
Oh, so other than that, you're 19, you're fairly young, you could have been my daughter.
Yes, Auntie Donna.
Yeah, invest anything for your future, yeah, save?
Yes, Auntie Donna, I have to save because I have a 1-year-old, we have to look in future, you know, so I have to save and look out.
Yeah, because let me tell you, children grow, let me tell you something, nobody not say enough to spoil your children them, and you know to shop for them. But you have to be wise. Children grow up fast in America, especially in America, because it come like something in the water will make them grow. So if all when sailor go on, if you know, say you have 10 of the same suit or 10 jeans pants him, you don't need to buy no more and make him wear out them 10 there. You understand?
Yes, Auntie Donna, but him grow fast too, so.
Yeah, but most of the clothes them in America, they stay good and look good when the people wear them. They come like say, them not even wear. So you're young, so spend wisely, yeah?
Yes, Auntie Donna, that's what I'm doing.
All right, and bless up yourself.
All right, Auntie Donna, love you. From
Bless
Jamaica straight out.
All right, bless you.
All right, Auntie Donna.
Yes. Guys, please like, you see Auntie sit down peacefully with you know. And we are enjoy the show. Like up the live now. Like up the live, share and subscribe. Like it up. We are talking about a young miss tonight who spend on bags and this and holiday and she don't own a home and she is 46 and living in America for 20 years. She need help. She on the live. Good night.
Good night.
Yes.
My name is Paulette.
Thank you.
First time calling.
Wow, bless you. I'll be a first time caller tonight.
Yeah. I'm calling you to just wish my son, the principal of Woldaba Primary School, a happy birthday.
What is his name?
George Good, the principal.
Today birthday or tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Today. Okay, you have to remind me a morning. Happy pre-birthday to the principal of Woldaba High School, Mr. George Wood.
Woldaba Primary.
Woldaba Primary coming from your mommy and Auntie Donna. Enjoy your day and bless up your day.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Big up yourself, mommy. When you say mommy are calling, I wish our son a happy birthday, you must know. All right. Hold on. The message good. Oh, TikTok boss when I said, me see it already. The lady in the video did call me and say, Auntie Donna, look how they take me. Put up in a TikTok boss, take me put up in a video. Take my voice, put up in a video. Let me see if I hit this. The lady can't reach out to me when I use her voice. Hold on there. Auntie Donna, my husband is 72 and I am 55. I am not fixing nothing to please him. If him don't enjoy it, no, cause him is a quickie. Lord Jesus, hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie.
Yes, welcome to Come Collaborate.
So I just wanted to add my 2 cents on the topic of owning a home in
Yes.
America. I just bought a house last year in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a single person. I'm a single mother, and I bought my house by saving, working overtime, doing what I have to do. But the problem is especially in Florida, most of these places, like apartments, you have to be showing at least 3 times the income of the rent. So if you're trying to rent somewhere for $1,000, you have to show at least that you're making $3,000 for the month.
Yes.
And with the way how rent is right now, it's ridiculous. There's like no ceiling, no cap on rent. I have friends that their rent has gone up by $500-$600 when it's time for them to renew. So you never know what you'll be paying, like for the next time that you're renting that apartment.
Yes.
So I personally think, like, if you are in a position to buy a home, it's best for you to like take advantage of that, because at least you can control somewhat what your expenses are going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, because rent is not cheap, especially in Florida where I live. It's like one of the states that rent is like the most expensive now. It's very expensive to rent here. You see that most people, you have to have like 3, 4, 5 roommates in order to afford to pay rent for, a 2-bedroom. So
My 2 kids live by themselves, right? And all the rent go every year. They don't know if I lease or what they call it, but you sign something till 1 year time. I don't know what kind of paper them sign. And every year when them sign it, it have to be for another year. And the rent gone up. The rent.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Auntie. The rent goes up. I've had friends like that are renewing their rent, and their rent has gone up by
$500-$600 on the rent one time. And I like them put down one little $100, $200. $500 and $600 for the mind job past 7 too.
And they live in a very expensive. I know your kids live in Orlando. That's like an area in Florida right now where the rent is going up significantly.
Very much. And them live in a gated, so it everything in there expensive. And a long time for them go find and live in a gated.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving to Florida, so it's causing the rent issue to go up here because so much people are coming to Florida that the rent is increasing.
Oh yeah, the more people move there.
Yeah. So if you're in a position to buy a home, I mean, I know everyone's not, but if you're in a position to buy a home, it's probably better off for you in the long run than continuously paying these high increases on rent.
I'm here selling in New York, the rent if you get all a house down in Florida, if you say $1,000-$2,000 a month, you get the same thing up in New York for all $3,000, not true?
Oh, I don't live in New York, so I don't know.
But so me here, I don't know still. So somebody.
But I just wanted to add that it's not discouraging. I'm a single person and I bought a house, so it's not discouraging. If you work towards whatever you want, then you're able to do it.
True, definitely.
All right, have a good night.
Yes. Thank you so much to all the first-time callers. The lady says she's learning so much from this program tonight. The young miss, the lady a little bit younger than me, the 46-year-old. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Hi, good night. Welcome to Comic Labrish.
Can I scream?
Yes.
Yeah! Let me get my auntie way!
Oh, bless you.
Auntie, every time they get you there, if you scream out. I love you so much, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
You're such an inspiration. But calling to say I'm 41 years old.
Mm-hmm.
God bless me. I've owned my home in Stamford, Connecticut for the past 11 years.
In Connecticut?
Yes, in Stamford, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, anyone that really owned their home, they're actually asking for you to sell it. So people that own their own homes for a long time don't sell. Keep it, because everybody that live in buildings is asking for our homes. chicken back, whoever called earlier, she wasn't wrong about a lot of things that she said, but I honestly think that she was disencouraging a lot of young people because there's nothing like owning your home, your own thing.
True.
Like grandma say,
yeah,
mommy have, daddy have, but God bless the child that have his own. Yeah,
True.
remember, Planka Shop is about encouraging and teaching and helping.
And
so,
also
like you said,
yes.
As far as the money is concerned, what you have to do, Planka Shop, is you just have to start depositing money. So you start depositing money in an account that you never take anything out of. When I purchased my own, I did not have a credit card, and to this day, I still don't own a credit card. And people ask, how did I do it? But as an African, when you go find some African, but allegedly find some Africans.
Me lock up the window then. Yeah, me lock up the window. Yeah.
Listen, no face stop. There's so much, and believe me, as Jamaican people, as people that come out of the struggle, as people that live in third world country, and come into America, or Canada, England, and different places, try to do something. You understand? Make your family proud. Do something for yourself. You understand? So your parents, your kids, then can say, yo, my mother do that. I have 2 little girls, and my daughter, my biggest daughter, no. Anyhow, any day name day, she loses her house, yeah? I'm rolling on my grave. You can't.
Yeah, because that's your investment.
And when me put on my house, Auntie Dana, 90 grand me put on this because I'm a second house. Planka Shop.
Wow.
And if you stop it for you with your woman child, I say I want cement. I just want to give you $25 to put one cement, you say. Me bring your woman child. We just want 20, yo. Me just want. I say, Auntie, seriously. Planka Shop for real teaching you have over there, Auntie
Thank
Dana.
you. And years we are doing this, you know. If anybody can remember from the start of this show.
It's Tanya Kennedy. Hell.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Carolina. Big up yourself, Tammy, and I love what you did.
We used to remember when we used to do them type of show here. On Facebook for hours a night. We chat all kind of things.
Auntie. Remember, let me go sit down real quick. Remember, me say, Auntie Dana, you remember the lady, the brown lady, with the fan up in the ceiling?
Yeah.
The fan where I go drop out and mash up everybody.
Miss Evelyn.
And me say, my favorite time, me used to rewind it. And when you go up Ashante house with the weave and your turn, you say, me left too much for your cement over here.
Bless up yourself. Good memories, you know.
God, Auntie, I love you. Me watch Joshua getting birth certificate, in certificate from you, everything.
Yeah.
Auntie Paula, me who you want money.
All right.
You're the best, Paula. Only back for it.
Yes, bless you.
Bless you. Somebody else calling. Mommy, pick up Joe and Alan.
Yes.
All right, she always tell me, make somebody else call.
Yeah. And all right, bless you.
But no, for real, about the house thing though, Auntie Dana, for real. But the only thing is that I didn't share is that I did not purchase a house that didn't have income coming back in. So I purchased a home that have income coming back in. So like a 2-family home. You understand me?
Yes.
So that you're not the only person paying for that home. So that's the only part I would say that I did, because there's, especially right now with the economy, you're not work, it's not work. So if it's not a 2-family home, don't go for it. Or if it's not something that will bring some income in, I would say no. Find one of your cousins, your brother, somebody to help you.
Yes, help you your feet. All right, thank you. Yeah. And you know, Planka Shop, listening, we as parents have to encourage the kids, because children live where them learn the importance of saving. The importance of saving. A lot of the time, we are with children them, and then get money, and we tell them to go buy this or them go buy that, and then we have to emphasize on saving. Because if we the parents not save, or teach the children them how to save, or teach the children how to, alright, put $2 here so, and put 2 this and put 2 this so till it reach to 100. We not teach them nothing. So a lot of us never get the teaching from our parents, and everybody grow with their grandmother. But we have to make it our point of duty to teach our. Me see it reach to a stage now where my big daughter teach me how to save and how to invest. Or me that look on this now and say, all right, I want that. Should I say, no, mommy, this is just a one time something you need to look down the road. So when you teach your children them a certain things, them in turn can come back and teach you. So we have to instill it in our children, our boys and our girls, the value of saving. The value of putting down something for the rainy day, the value of wanting to own a home, the value of getting a job. A lot of the time people say, you take up your children them in America, you feel like say, yeah, you take them up from Jamaica and you carry them in America and that's it. Over there, it's like you start from scratch. Like when you see four take them foot a scratch out the ground. You the parents, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 job, you hardly have time for the children them is left on them own. Please teach your children them to invest. Find time for them. Talk to them. Reason with them. If you live at Jamaica, your children them live a foreign, make it your point of duty, your number one priority. Remember you have smartphone now. If you call your child and say you work this week, you have to tell them now. If you tell you, all right, I do something for my children and what I think is great. I'm going to chat my children and business on here for no bad reason. My children them used to, because my son, when my son gone in the army, him leave them, him gone and see him own in a different life. So my two daughters them rent place together. Both of them working and them go school online. Them used to spend $460 a month for food planker people in the supermarket. When you see them take out the things them out of the van, cause sometimes I dip on the video them and I watch them. And when them go in the kitchen and me and them talk on the phone and put me on video. And me I watch them, I pack the fridge. So them I take out things. When you look one part of the counter, because them have a very big kitchen. One part of the counter full of sitting where spoil. Is it that the milk stain and spoil? The orange juice. Them have the meat them in a one part of the car, them have one two-side freezer. When you draw out the jar and looking at the meat, them tough up and frozen. And them a throw it out. You know what I do? Stop them. Them used to buy this whole heap of vegetable, my God, and then cook the heap of vegetable. Them a stack up the fridge. This whole heap of big pepper, onion. I stop them. I say, don't take up the pack things. Get a little bag and take up 1, 3 or 4 onion. Because guess what? When I buy the grocery them at the supermarket, I want to still I buy food a calling service, I buy food there so, and I buy food there so. Me say if you no cook on Sunday, get container and baggage out some a foreign you know there. Make one big cooking. So you no cook 2 meat or 3 meat, package it out, freeze it or put it in the fridge. Next, I say my children them scale off $150 off of them food bill. Because I said don't, not because I say deeper juice them and deeper this them in the place. And then cheap and no fit for pretty. Scale off on them things they want to not necessarily use. Because them buy them on the fridge pack and the fridge pretty. Now them I spend $300. A little bit. When them used to spend $450 and me sit down with them and say, look here, this, that, no buy what you no need. Because sometimes they never eat. Them work, then they on the computer all day work and then work online. Then they go, then they see them a drink. Them love crackers and tea like me. Then they see them a drinking at night. Mama, me I go drink some crackers and tea or something light. So you have to teach your children them to improvise because them young. Me look at that, she love buy shoes and she love buy this and she da foreign and she not go nowhere. Them no go out in a Lancashire. My pitney them no go nowhere. Them is a house pitney. When them do go out every holiday time, like when Independence, so them will go over Disney World or Wonder World or way and then go watch little something. But them no go out, them have the whole heap of clothes, them and the whole heap of shoes, them pack up. pack up. Teach them to break it down. You know, not gonna make where you have cause things them out, either wanna grow them out or either then stay there and dry rotten. So enough things, me say save no money. So we as the parents have to take a part in our children's life and teach them the right thing and guide them and tell them. Good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana. How are you doing?
I am fine.
Awesome topic. Awesome topic.
Thank
So
you.
I have a different spin on this home ownership thing, right?
Yes.
It's home ownership is a beautiful thing. If you can own a home, especially when you're younger, and you can, you know, of course, pay it off within your younger years, kudos to you. Depending on when you choose to buy that home or when you can afford to buy that home.
Yes.
For me, I own my own home. I actually have a townhouse because I didn't want to take on the other stuff. I have other, you pay the HOA fees and you have them, take care of the other stuff for you.
What is the HOA fees?
HOA fees, the fees that you pay for things like Home Owners Association.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you pay for all the things that they do for you, like the landscaping,
yes,
parking, garbage, disposal, all that stuff.
Yes.
I do that because of where I'm in my life. And I don't want, as a single woman, I don't want to take on that added stuff. When snow's supposed to be, I get them to do all that stuff for me. But as I look at it, I'm thinking, okay, we get excited about owning a home.
Yes.
But what we don't realize is also that it's not for everyone. Let's be real. It's not for everyone.
True.
Because some people go above their means just because they want to compete and buy a home like what they say everybody's doing and they can't afford it. I've come to this country and I live in New York, and I've seen people buy these homes, kill themselves off. I don't know how they manage to get the loans or whatever, but they get it. And they kill themselves off to compete or to show that they can, which it's a good thing. Everybody wants to do this, but they can't afford it. So you know what happens? They end up, some of them just barely buy a two-family or whatever they buy. Sometimes it's barely a two-family. They cut up in the basement, and so they can rent out the rest of it, and then live in substandard, ways just because they want to own a home.
Yes.
They're uncomfortable, and they're working so hard, and they're living less than the tenants. To me, I can't see myself doing that. I could never do that. You're working so hard, and you can't live comfortably in your own home because you're killing yourself off to pay this mortgage. Make sense?
Yes,
and if
true.
If one of the tenants ever bail on you, it's salt. Dog eat your supper. Because you're not earning enough to pick up from that slot. So they're living above their means while they're saying that they own a home. It's really not, they can't afford it. And if they were living in a rent, because remember, you buy a house, it comes with a lot of things. I bought this place, and the amount of things I've done in here since. Things are going bad, you have to change out this, and everything is a lot of money. And if you can't afford it, you saw it. A lot of people buy these homes and they can't afford them, they lose them. In no time they lose them because they've gone above what they can. And unfortunately, there are people, mortgage people, who will help you and, kind of do things to get you to be able to buy it. And they don't care about it. They just want to get the money off of you and they're gone. Now you're left with this house that you cannot afford. So let's be real. Not everybody. And another part of it, Auntie Dana, another part of it, and I've seen this happen, you're older. For example, you're in your 40s, 50s, and you have older kids. These kids nowadays don't care for the house that we're killing ourselves off.
True.
Just wait. You're dead and gone, them just sell it and then walk off. And I heard that
and go pay rent.
Yes. I heard that lady a while ago telling you that she'll be rolling in her grave with her child. Plus, trust me, she dies, that kid very likely might not want that house. It's not the kind of house they want to live in. And she might just sell it and go buy a townhouse or go pay rent or go to another state to live. You just never know.
True.
So we can't we can't live like that and expect our children to come now. Sometimes they end up fighting over it. They sell it. Nobody wants to live there, or one wants to live there. The other one, okay, buy me out of my share, and it becomes very difficult. So to me, things work for different people.
Different.
Home ownership is not for everyone, and there are other ways to invest your money. Yes. It's not only in homes, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
Thank you. Yes.
No problem.
Yes. And you know what, Planka people, we were having a discussion too. The other day, me and Garnet them upstairs, and as the lady speak. House in America is very expensive, and you hear about some 600,000, 400,000. But a dollar is a dollar in America, and a dollar is a dollar here. But I never know, say 3/4 of them house where people buy for them, they breed the money in America, be a drywall, a bare board up house. You know, say that's why I tell you, say every day you learn something. I never know, say the house them over there are no black. Like how we build up house out here with black. Me say at least the tornado or the least the breeze come then drop down the ground. You never know, so me never know that. When me see them the pretty stocious house there in Atlanta and some breeder place. Me never know say no black make them a drywall. When you're looking at them. 1 million a drywall. So when me take a stock, you better you invest in a house at Jamaica. Because bad to bad you not get black. No, me never know. Me know say you have board house up there because I see sure I see board house. But them say 90% of the house they will build up. Because we have that discussion there over the site, me and Garnet them. Most of them are board and some place them say them have red brick. But most of the pretty house them want to see them say a drywall, Baba. Good night.
Good night, Donna. I'm here for Carl Street to get you because I couldn't get you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
But yes, we live in a board house in America, and we come to Jamaica, and we live in a brick house.
No man, a black house you mean?
Yes. But a board house we live in America. It's nice, spacious, 5 bedrooms, laundry room upstairs, this, that, we have our basement, but a board. It burned down 1, 2, 3.
I mean, say, as your quintal little breeze blow, it's a tornado come and twist it up like a S.
Wait, no.
Why the house them in America can't make with black? Why?
Because the weather. The weather, they have to be insulated.
So the black can't insulate
so in between, no. You can't put the insulation in between the black. So what a lot of people do, the house build from board, but then put brick facing on it to make it beautiful.
Oh.
So you go through these neighborhoods and you see these beautiful four-sided brick houses. If then strip off the brick, them is board house. And honey, I have a lot. I wrote down some things that I need to educate the general. You know me always calls to educate the general public.
Yes.
When you're buying your house, always make sure you are near a fire station. You get an insurance break for buying your house close to the fire station.
Yeah.
Board house we live in America. Anyway, I have some clarifications, okay? 1, you can own a house in America by yourself. Don't listen to the caller giving discouragement that you can't own a home by yourself. You have to apply yourself so you own a home by yourself. I need to give the young lady that called in a bit of advice. You need to try the Dave Ramsey Financial Freedom courses that can teach you to curb your spending. Okay? That helps a lot of people. Just Google Dave Ramsey, and a lot of churches, they offer these seminars. You pay a small fee. It's better you pay the fee to teach you how to curb your spending.
Yes.
Okay? Number 3. If you don't think you are disciplined enough, never opt to pay your own taxes and insurance. You will lose your house right under your nose if you're not disciplined. Always include it in your mortgage. Okay? The caller before mentioned owning a home is not for everyone. But if you don't, you better have a savings. Because what are you working for? Just to have fandangles? You can't line them up and live under them.
True.
And you can't live in your car here in America, right?
if you have a problem saving, young lady, try to find a big partner. Because you know what, with a lot of us, me not borrow money from people. I will use credit cards till the cows come home because the credit card company is not going to come and knock on my door and say, Missy, I tell the neighbors, say, hey, guess what, you owe it.
Yeah.
So, pay partner, okay? So, you have that money and you're disciplined where you know you're afraid that somebody can cause scandal, you say, she not pay my partner, but she take the whole of the money and run away with it. Okay? Okay. Number 6, when you pay your rent, you don't get a tax break. Okay? But when you own a home, you get the interest rate that you paid into the house back. So, year to year, you get your interest rate back. Owning a home is better than renting, but nothing is wrong if you choose not to own. Don't listen to people saying, oh, you know, own the house, you're the America from what you kill Philip and what have you. It's not for everyone.
I might slang that.
Owning, yeah, I think you teach it from me, not than I might slang.
My granny used to hear with it.
Yes, yes. Don't listen to people tell you that is called keeping up with the Joneses. If you're not disciplined, you can lose your home, and if you don't know the system and you don't know the law, you will lose your home, and it's the worst thing that can be on your credit report, a repossession. And they're going to come back to you for that money. Okay?
Yes.
Don't sit back and think now, for those who are working small jobs or what have you, don't sit back and think that you can't qualify for a mortgage. Find a reputable mortgage company and get pre-qualified for a mortgage. And if they say, Mrs. Johnson, you qualify for a $500,000 loan, please, sir, ma'am, do not spend the whole $500,000 on a home. Find something that is a little bit in the middle that you think you can afford. Because these realtors, you know, and these mortgage people, they're going to push you, and then when the hotter clocks come and you want in it to pay that big mortgage every month.
Yes.
So if they say you qualify for a large amount, you try to find something in the middle where you know, you can afford. Okay. The northern states are usually more expensive to live. For some strange reason, something about the north anywhere, even when you live in the southern states, the northern parts are usually more expensive to live. But keep in mind, if you have young children, don't buy houses in cheap neighborhoods, because the school system is usually not good, and the better schools, your taxes are going to be higher. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And your taxes are usually going to be more expensive. Okay. Mentioning children, and you touch on the point that I was gearing to just now. Invest in your children. Donna, when I was 32 years old and I moved to the South and I have 2 kids, my daughter was fine. Me, start out school, people used to think I was a teacher because I study things and learn how to get my kids into the better schools.
Yes.
So my daughter went to school in the northern part of where I live. She had to get up disciplined, because me discipline them picnic. She had to get up 5 o'clock every morning. Mind you, school starts at 8 o'clock, I don't even remember. But she had to get up 5 o'clock every morning and make sure she get on that 6 o'clock bus to get to school, because she go way up north to school. And Donna, I don't regret it one bit. My son now, I realized that I was having a little bit of issue with him in the private school. So So you know what, in the public school, I take him out of public school, and me was at the point where I owned my home, and I wanted a nice car. I wanted a Mercedes. I'm a Mercedes girl, and I wanted a Mercedes, and I had to weigh my options. Okay, do I invest in my son, or me go buy my Mercedes and drive, fly, and look nice?
Yes.
And I invested in that little boy. And when I tell you, he is a proud business owner, and companies are sourcing. It's the best thing I did to my son by putting him in private school, Christian education, where he was able to be disciplined. Okay. Your children usually follow what you do. If you're lazy, you pick them and go lazy.
Not
if
must.
you sit down and
Not must. Cause you have some people, you have some children, but them parents gonna come to nothing and them come be something.
To something, that's true. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you work hard, your children are gonna pattern, and they, majority of the time, work even harder.
All right.
Because
so
my kids, the only hour me never work on the clock is the one that is not on there. Work hard to let my kids.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for calling in. Coming over here 3 hours. We're gonna wrap up now. I make
we need to go my blood come after the work morning.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And this was very interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and every night I joke. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So guys, especially the young miss the lady who reached out to me, the 46-year-old. You say you're going to try, you're not in any arrears, but you just can't save your money to get a house, and it started out with a house. There was one lady who was saying that every year she said she going to start build a house in Jamaica on her mother property, and she never start. And she said when she see how me start and I go, and she said, boy, if she did buy 1,000 block and put out, she could have start. So there's always a starting point, but especially tonight for that young miss, the young lady was a little bit younger than me, 2 years younger than me. There's always a starting point. If you really mean, say you want change and you don't want shop, the whole heap of things that when you buy the Luce, the Fendi, the Versace and all those things, you either look upon them in a drawer or in your closet. All of those money add up together. Might be you put them together, you get over the years about thousands of US you buy those with. And you have them put on. When you figure pan out them there, you're not going to get half of the money where you buy them for. Because them things there go with age. You understand? So, enough people now go take them 3,000 and them 2,000 US buy a second hand Gucci, or a second hand Luce, or a second hand nothing. So set your priorities straight. You know you feel that way, and you have your children, your son and your daughter, and you have your friend them and your brother them and your family them, where have them house what you not have none. Look into yourself, cut off for some of the holiday, cut back on some of the spending, and put yourself first. You understand it? If you don't want to buy a house in America, come to Jamaica and buy one and rent it out. Or build one and rent it out. You understand? Shopping and pralancing and Gucci bag and Fendi bag for your friends. You say, yeah, I have a Gucci. Or your friends say, I have a Fendi. Or your friends say, I have a Malachi or any kind of chi. Now go put you nowhere. You have to be wise. Nobody not say you can't treat yourself. If you want to treat yourself once a year, you go buy a Gucci or you go buy something, that is fine. But you cannot take up your money and this minute you're going to Dubai, next minute you're going to Shubai, and next minute you're going to Wubai, and not saving at the bank because you feel like as you work the money and it's there for a little 6 months or a little 3 months, you have to take it, go get and for peace soup. Although we know say when we're dead we can't carry nothing, but we have children back here. And we want to live the best life till we time come on this earth. Bless upon yourself. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I'm really tired and I want to sleep. Big up on yourself. Until next time, come make we lavish. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Auntie Dana YouTube page. Please remember the super chat. Please remember to like up the live and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Very refreshing topic tonight. I start out with 4,000, then it got to 5,000 odd, and me I end with 4,005. Peace out, love on you. God bless you. Like up the live, press the like button, love on you. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow and come make we lavish. Alright? Bless upon a nice clean self. Peace out. And remember to say a word to God before you go on the bed. When you sit down with me for 3 hours, remember to tell God thanks for everything you want to tell him. Alright? Peace out.